continuing efforts, essentially. We left our party last week, having entered into the Feywild. You guys met up with, went through some adventures, met up with Artep, the Empress Eladrin of the Sealy Court, and she filled you in on the facts that the corruption is not only affecting your material plane, but it is also affecting the Fey world as well, and that corruption, if it destroys the Elder Life Tree, will actually potentially be harmful, if not completely destructive, to all existences. So she's tasked you essentially to going to the Dwarven Thumb Mountains, some ways through the Fey world, to see if you can figure out where the source of corruption is there and potentially put a stop to it in order to save the lands here and everywhere. So we are picking back up here with her. This is a picture of her on the screen right now. She is, a very young-looking, super old Eladrin. She radiates power, even though she's mentioned that she's kind of at the lowest edge of her power due to the fact that it's been so long and they've been disconnected from the worlds and things for some time. It's been, what did she say, like 2,500 plus years. So, we'll pick up right there, guys. Let's see what we come up with. Maybe some fun, even. So you did get not completely destructive 4 fawn allies that she said would help to guide you and keep you safe in the Feywild, or Fey world, if you will. This is Pathfinder. Why is this weird? But yeah, so she did get you them. They are a motley sort of Fey creatures. They have all of them bring their own personality to the table, as well as on top of their personality, they bring a little bit of this, that, and the other. They will be a good time to be around. They will, as you guys, it's up to you. Do you guys want to leave right away, or do you want to rest at the court? Because it's pretty, I think it's pretty late. I think you guys were going to sleep in, and she was going to meet up with you guys, right? Because it was like 6 a.m. when you guys were done traveling. And I think the idea was you guys were going to rest. Is that where we're having?
No, I put pictures. And you have random names pictures. They're not random. Okay, I know each of these guys.
What's going on? I was confused.
My video TV is once again trying to play holiday music or holiday movies in the background without my permission.
Yeah, real weird. It's 6 a.m. the 1st of Farast. So you guys missed the Remembrance Day Festival, which is a good time back home. You ran away from that on accident, on purpose. And then...
Your progression of time.
Huh?
Assuming the time is moving in a linear
Yes,
fashion.
Of course, yes. The Fey world does have an effect on time, one way or the other, kind of wonky. But the 1st of Farast, essentially, at 6 a.m.-ish was when you guys finished your adventure and met up with Artep. So it's Oath Day currently in your minds. But yes, and then so 8-hour rest then, and then hit the road. So you guys are thinking...
Yeah, I wanted to know if anything about Petra's protection gem changes the longer that we have it, or if it's
still just half full of a dark red.
Color.
Yeah, still just half full of the. I believe it was a dark red.
Okay, I didn't know if it was, if anything else had changed.
Leveling with you guys or something.
Well, you said it was half full, and I didn't know if that just means we were half attuned to it or what. So I guess I was trying to gauge that.
Good. Yeah, so it has not changed at this time.
Nope. I think, obviously we need a long rest. We are beyond the point of needing sleep.
Okay.
Regardless of how time is moving, our time that we have been awake is nearing 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys are hurting for sure. Artep will provide you with the fawns, and then she'll kind of fade into the background. She said, "I have things to do for the day, but follow the fawns, and they will help you on your path to finding what you want to do at this time." And she says, "This is," and she points at one of the fawns in particular. His name is, where did I put it? There we go. This is Tiberius Goldhoof. He is the not necessarily the leader of, but kind of the face of the 4 fawns. They're a group. There were 6 of them. The 2 of them would go off with the queen, not announcing themselves to you. The other 4 kind of jump around in the area. Tiberius himself walks up calmly, looking kind of serious, and he says, "Hello, mortals. Welcome to the Feywild. I understand we'll be traveling with you a ways and keeping you safe in our dangerous land. Correct?" And you notice there's a female fawn kind of wandering off to the side of the group, kind of spinning in circles and dancing by herself, looking at different like flowers and stopping and smelling flowers and stuff, kind of maintaining the border. And Tiberius says, "Shimmerleaf, introduce yourself." And she says, "What? Where? What? Oh yes, I'm Shimmerleaf. It's so nice, of course, to make your acquaintance." And she instantly is back into looking at pretty flowers and kind of dancing by herself, listening to music that none of you can hear. Behind Tiberius is a large, kind of dark furred, kind of broad fawn who's carrying a large cudgel that has a bunch of runes written on it. And he says, "I'm Bramble Ironhoof, but you can call me Brash." And he seems kind of grumpy in just comparison to Shimmerleaf's aloofness and Tiberius's simmerness. And then from behind Brash, a thin, younger, androgynous fawn kind of pokes its head out and is like, "Oh, hello. I would tell you my name, but you might forget it." And he like taps his nose and scampers off into the bramble for a minute, and shows up behind one of you and says, "It's Wisp." And he like tickles your sides and dips off before you can really do anything, and they're kind of dancing about, and Tiberius says, "Now be serious. They're not here for your shenanigans, West. Get back here." And he disappears into the brush again. He's like, I will be leading this expedition, so when you're ready, just let me know and we'll continue on." He's very, very after his own thoughts process there. Yeah.
Okie doke.
Do our mythic powers reset?
Yeah, everything does with a long rest. This is a Mythic Pathfinder. It's a tabletop-based role-playing game. Okay, so you guys are currently of your own. If Tiberius says, you're ready to go, let me know. But he also is like, if you need, I could show you a place to go to rest. And he kind of leads you over. There's this like small clearing with there's grass. It's just a small clearing, nothing crazy. There's a bunch of like glowing mushrooms and crazy plants and stuff. And you look in. Shimmerleaf is already there picking flowers and like making a bouquet. She's got a couple in her hair, and she comes over and kind of looks shyly at you, Elwyn. She says, kind of has a flower in her hand. And she like looks towards your ear, kind of like, it's pretty. It's pretty. Okay, she puts it up there and she giggles a bit to herself, and then instantly looks aside and sees like a pixie flying and goes to chase after it. And like she disappears in the bramble right when Wisp comes back, covered in like what are those things called? The little like burrs. He's got like burrs all in his fur, and he's like, "I got caught!" He comes in, "I got caught!" Or she or he, they come back, and like, he comes over and he like sits down with a thud and starts to like yank out tufts of fur and brambles. And he's like sitting there. He's got a little stick that he carries for like a club. Sorry. And the dark one, Brash, just is the whole time there with his club over his shoulder, arms kind of crossed, like, "It's time to go. I'd like to get back in time for dinner. This is bullshit. Why we have to do this?" He's just grumpy in general. And Tiberius ignores him and says, "I'm in charge here. Settle down." And then ignores him some more.
Just gonna unroll my bedroll and settle in. I am tired.
Okay.
They can be grouchy if they want to be, but I'm sleeping. I'm not taking exhaustion.
Brash takes up a post. Tiberius takes up a post. You are in like right close to the Sealy Court itself. This area in particular is probably as close to safe as anything in the Feywild can be in their opinion, but they still will take their job relatively serious for fawns. And they kind of do what they do. You all wake up about 8 hours later. I assume all of you are going to bed because you're all exhausted from adventuring. But anyway, we'll just flash forward to 8 hours later. You all wake up to Shimmerleaf and Wisp wrestling with your raccoon with Osmir. They're like wrestling around, playing and stuff, and he's like whipping his tail around, and he like pounces, he scrambles up a tree and falls down, jumps down on top, and lands on Wisp and grabs on his horn, and is like riding him like a bull on his head though, and like it's just like they're just laughing and stuff, like, oh, sorry, did we wake you? You know, and it's time to get up. Like, you guys had your full rest. I already refreshed your everything, so you're in good shape there. And once Tiberius notices you guys are up, he says, well, if you're ready, you can follow me, friends. The force bends to my will, or do I bend to its will? I can never remember, but if it's this way, this way. You can kind of hear Shimmerleaf under her tones, says, the stars above, the roots below. And she's like spinning in circles, kind of aloof and kind of not really like engaged, but just you could hear her talking to herself. The stars above, the roots below. Your journey weaves into the fabric of the Feywild. Do you not feel it? Do you not feel it? And then Brash takes off after Tiberius says, keep up, will you? We're not stopping every time you see a shiny rock, Shimmerleaf. And Wisp says, leave her alone, Bramble, leave her alone. And he slaps him on his tush and runs up ahead. I'll check for stuff ahead. And he disappears up ahead the trail away. Come on, Big Sword, keep up!
So we don't see Artep again before we leave?
Not unless you unless you choose to. You can go to see her again. That is totally acceptable. It's just a matter of whether you do or not. And
so
yeah, some stuff for us.
Huh?
Right, that was.
Oh yeah, you guys want
that
stuff. Yeah.
Was she gathering things or no?
Yeah, she was. She said while you were sleeping, she was going to go and kind of check some stuff out. Let's see what this does. It's not doing anything. That's good. So I don't know that I don't have the images for Eric's that you guys liked. And Tim, I don't think you ever answered me. Unless it's in my phone and I didn't see it. Oh no, you did answer me. You told me you like the amulet. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So yeah, if you guys are gonna stop by, they'll lead you by the Artep on the way out of town. Then, and they'll basically say here this way, and then you guys go that way. You get to an area where she is, and back. Okay, well, there it is. She. You guys end up finding her, and she's at the what is called the Throne of Twilight. So she is sitting on the Throne of Twilight by herself. She's got, you can see kind of not far away, there are some fawns, as well as some other creatures, dryads and things off to the side. But the Throne of Twilight has the eternal moon behind her. You can see the different. Only two of you. Did I share it to everybody? Only two of you?
Yes.
Only two of you show up at the bottom. Okay. Well, anyway, so she sits there, and as you come in, she stays seated. You guys approach her throne. The four fawns with you, or three of them, since the other one already ran ahead to check ahead. And she presents you with items that a little 3-foot-tall, pink, goblin-looking creature kind of comes up and brings you, like, hands you a bow, Elwyn, and doesn't say anything, and he quickly runs back to Artep and grabs up a strange leaf-looking amulet that she gives to Here's the amulet. Share that. There's the amulet for you guys to see, and then the team can see it. People watching can see. That's the amulet. It's like a leaf amulet, it's silver, and she gives that to you, Eldrick. Then he runs back and he grabs the shield to give to you, Eric, for your duty, dude. And last but not least, I don't have the bow in here because I didn't bring it over, but he brings that bow to you as well. So you have a bow, you have an amulet, and you have a adamantine buckler with a hidden dagger compartment in it. And he presents those to each of you with no words and scurries back to essentially hide beneath the queen's trusses in her throne. He's on the side poking his goblin-like head out. And she smiles and says, each of these should do well by you and your particular skill sets and what will aid you and your companions through this journey. Go, save your world, save all worlds, and hurry, for my power only fades with every day that passes. I've been holding everything together in cahoots with the Elder Tree for longer than I can remember. I don't know how much longer we have. Keep.
I will give her a very deep bow and thank her sincerely for her gift and assure her this will be put to great use.
Okay.
But also, for whatever reason, I can't drag a longbow to my inventory.
That's crazy, but okay.
Yeah, I've tried like several times. It's just not doing anything.
Okay. There's the that's kind of what the path looks like from the Sealy Court. I'll grab you one. Give you just 2 seconds. The path to the Dwarven Thumb Mountains in the distance lies before you, with a stream cutting across it, as well as what looks to be some forests, some caverns potentially. There's a few different ways to go, but Tiberius, or Tibbs, as the other fawns call him, is happy to lead the way. Anything else you guys want to say to Artet before you excuse yourselves from the Throne of Twilight?
No, I mean, for me, it's just thank you, and we'll see you again real soon.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep. I appreciate the shield.
You're welcome. Of course, if you come through on your end, obviously, I have much more thanks to give you, and consider these a gift to bless your journey, and go with my warmest and bestest wishes, and you each will have +10 to stealth in the Feywild for 24 hours.
Hell yeah.
And you'll also have +2 to will saves for 24 hours. So just keep that in mind as you've been blessed by the Sealy Queen, or the Empress of the Fae, if you will.
Hell yes.
And our journey begins. So you guys, your journey begins. I have to do... Where the hell did I go? Okay. I had this all...
We get an additional +10 to stealth.
Say it louder.
Yeah.
We get an additional +10 to stealth.
Yeah.
Yes.
For one, yeah, for basically one day. Here we go. Let's see where it is. Okay. That's you guys. Not you guys. That's cute.
I will, I'll just add, I'll slap this on everybody when I get it built.
Okay.
It will be quick.
All good. All good. All good. Campaign. Interestingly enough, I don't know where the hell these things are. I did. Hold on. you know, I think it's just under. Yes, let's go here.
And just to triple check, since I put that on everybody before testing it, but I'm pretty sure that that's it. Look at that, a 39 to a 39 stealth. Just rolled a nat 20 testing out that coding. Not too shabby.
Right? See if that does it. Okay. Should do it. It's just didn't show up before, so I had to fix it. Okay, cool. So you got all their stuff going? Scarred Legion, 2 to intimidate, 2 to will.
It's our teamwork feat.
That's the one you're taking for today?
For now, I can change it 3 times a day, but that's where I'm starting.
Okay.
Can you put a longbow on me? I tried.
Just a plus
I
1
don't know.
longbow.
Just put a longbow on there and I'll do it.
Okay. I still don't know why you can't. That's strange.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I tried a couple different things and wasn't it. So no big. If you can add it, then
Actually,
that
here.
makes
It is in the party sheet.
that. Thank you. We'll try it that way. Oh, this little boy.
What's he
Okay.
doing?
He's just like crying and saying mama over and over and like shaking the gate at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, he loves his mama.
He does love his mama.
Is he coming to the Christmas party?
No.
Aw. Me and Lydia were hoping he was. Okay.
Let's
That.
see him on Saturday.
Okay, that's true. He will be there. Okay, cool. That's good. All right. So then y'all are off, right? So you guys take that off the path. It is very, very, very pretty. The overall the Feywild is a very interesting place to be. It has plenty of things to do, plenty of things to look at, lots of interesting things. You hear giggling. You occasionally see leaves and tree branches and things shift and blow, not with the wind, like as invisible creatures like jaunt through the forest and do this, that, or the other. You also let's see, let's see here. Okay. You also hear laughter. You it smells pretty good overall compared to like the city itself you guys grew up in. Like the city was so tightly packed and filthy and just so many people and peasants and fish from the sea and like the smell of salt water constantly around, so you're not used to that. So that's kind of nice that it's different. Okay.
Hey, with this amulet, did I also get the fortitude and
No, it's just the heal. The other stuff is way too much otherwise.
preserve life?
Yeah, it's just the life. Yeah, it's basically like preserve life basically. Which is okay. I mean, it's still way better than what you had for healing. And so you guys get to moving, and you go for a little while, and it's not so bad. But then eventually you come to an interesting stream, and the map I shared is the map we're using. So if you leave from there, I'm just going to keep sharing the same damn thing. So I've got all of them kind of lined up on there, so it's not a bad idea to kind of keep that in your back pocket for now because it's got 10 maps on it. But you come to this stream, and Wisp is nowhere to be seen. Bramble stays with you guys, and Shimmerleaf is always about 30 or 40 feet behind you guys, aimlessly wandering with you, but staring at all the cute things and talking to creatures you can't see, or maybe to herself. And then Tiberius is usually just a little bit ahead of you guys. Bramble behind you, Tiberius ahead. But you get to the stream, and he stops. He says, I seem to remember there's a way to cross this safely. Let me see here. Something about the stones. Oh, gosh. Hey, are any of you damn sprites out there? I forget how to cross this stream. I don't ever come this way. Sprites! I know there's one of you sons of bitches out there. Come and tell me what to do. Come and tell this party how to cross, as I've forgotten. A little bit of time goes by. A 2 to 3 inch tall, tiny little sprite comes zipping in like a hummingbird. And it kind of darts between all of you. Between each. Flies around quickly. Laughing, stops in front of you. Just like a hummingbird's wings. Never stopping its wings going, and it's flitting around. Ooh, mortals tread lightly on this ground, it says. Tibbs knows, but he forgets, as it is hard. Tread lightly and only upon the path, like the stones, and you sink to the bottom. Do not like the stones. There is only but one way to cross the stream. It shimmers, it leaks, it goes. She zips between the lot of you. That being said, she says, where does she go? Peculiar strangers, visitors, they're mortals indeed. A riddle. I must ask a riddle. A riddle. How do I must have forgotten too. What is my riddle? She's zipping around, looking at each of you, mounts on a shoulder, pulls on a piece of hair, tugs on an ear. She's very, very, all over the place, like a ping pong ball or bouncing around. Obviously like a little fairy, pixie type thing. But eventually, she says, meadows glow. She's talking to herself. Willow shadow of night, stepping stones. Stepping stones! Stepping stones! There are stepping stones. And she zips around again and kind of disappears into the distance. And Tiberius seems to get upset. I told you to tell them how to get across, not to give them riddles! He, gets upset, and Bramble says, that's what you get for being an ass! And then, they kind of start to bicker back and forth in their own language. Let me... Where'd it go? Hang on. There we go. So... Eventually, Tiberius actually ends up remembering it. He says, okay, I know what it is. Hold on. He holds his head like he has a headache, and Bramble kind of grumbles at him and then staunches off to the back to keep an eye on things. He says, yes, to cross the stream, a pattern you will find. The stones are safe, reflect my rhyme. First is dawn, where light starts to play. Next comes the noon in brightest array. Then comes the dusk, where shadows now fall. And last is the night, the darkest of all. Step in this order, or trouble will call.
Eldrick, drown these fools. I'm tired of listening to this. We'll just do it on our own.
I put it in the chat for you guys. You want Eldrick to drown them? Is that what you said?
Drown them. Just go ahead and drown them. It would actually be faster if we just did this without them. No offense. I look at them and I'm like, no offense.
Nah, mortals. And Tiberius takes on a bit of Bramble's expression with a grumpy frown, and he goes off in the distance. And him and Bramble disappear into the foliage. And Shimmerleaf has already been behind you quite a ways. You don't know where she is, and Wisp has disappeared somewhere up ahead. You're now the three of you alone with an Osmir.
All right, so what do we see?
So you see before you this this stream that has multiple stones. I know it just shows stones down here. The stones kind of seem to flow with the river and continue to come as the river flows. More and more stones just keep coming. They're all lit up different times and ways. Let me see. So there are some stones that have glowing yellow ruins. Some stones that glow with a white light. Some glow with orange, and some glow with blue. Your guys' your perception is going to be fine to take that just naturally. The stream itself makes like a humming noise as well around the different stones, as it kind of screeches past you guys. That sound. It's like you know how streams sound when it's traveling. It does that, but it's like a little faster at times.
So white, yellow, orange, blue.
Yep.
And just repeat that.
Is that what you think?
Well, I think white would be the brightest. So maybe yellow, white, orange, blue.
Well, he gave us the colors in yellow, white, orange, blue.
I know, but
Yeah, I know.
I didn't do them in order. I
think you did.
I said yellow, white, orange, blue.
That's what makes the most sense to me. I mean, white would be the brightest. Like me, I feel like.
Yeah, which you're right. White is brightest, so that's noon.
And then orange would be kind of a dusk, unsteady kind of color, I think.
Blue is
So,
the darkest.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it does seem like you gave them to us in the correct order, Dane.
Well, you guys can make sure to try that anytime you like. You're welcome to give it a shot.
Yeah. And to be clear, if you didn't, your riddle's dumb.
Your riddle's dumb.
Yeah, I mean, screw it. I'll go. Whatever. Something might attack us if we get it wrong, or we just end up back on the other side.
Okay.
Osmir's coming with me, though. We're staying in step.
Okay. So, let's see here. We'll do...
Yellow first.
I'm writing these on here for you guys so you can see. I can't do things. That didn't work. It just jumped around me. See that? Why is the eraser such trash? Like, it doesn't actually look at it. It's like I'm going right over it, and it's like one piece at a time. I don't know. It's not doing a very good job. So
I'm confused about this puzzle because it feels like we just jump on one stone and then we're across.
yeah, so they're moving. So like it'll keep moving, and you have to jump in a certain order to get across each layer. There's 2 rows of stones, and yes, I understand. Like it seems like just like the path ahead seemed like you were just coming over the edge when you ended up back at the beginning. So yes, in a material sense, it seems like it's not that hard because it's only so far 2 quick stones and we're across. But when magic's involved, there's an infinity loop of things, right? So
Okay. Visually, this doesn't feel helpful because nothing's moving and I won't understand it. So I'm just gonna jump on the yellow one first. My brain isn't grasping, is all I'm telling you.
So you jump on the yellow one first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Osmir jumps with me.
All right, roll a acrobatics.
Just a second. That's a 15. I didn't put my rank in that. Is that wrong?
I mean, that's pretty good. 15 is pretty good.
I don't know. That was weird. I didn't remember to put my 3 there, so that's 15.
Okay, so then you're going to which one again? What color?
Yellow.
Okay, so you're moving along the river on yellow, and you're going to try to jump to white next or orange?
Nothing happened?
Nope, you're just standing on it.
Okay. White.
I'll yell out to her and say, it's white next.
The stream is much louder now that you're on it. It's almost deafening how loud the water flowing past is, because it does flow faster than the stones. Let's see. And it is currently, as far as time of day today goes, it is like 3 p.m., just under 3 p.m. You're on that yellow stone, and you're just kind of floating in and moving down the river slowly, with the water crashing around you.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
I'm gonna walk up to Eldrick while she's over there jumping around, and I'm gonna be like, I thought being out here, I almost felt like I was turning a new leaf. At least
Roll a reflex save.
Me?
Yeah.
Quick update. Are you still wearing your wig?
Of course.
No.
He's in disguise.
No.
Well,
and you feel a fast, hard bulge of pressure in your lower back as you're shoved into the stream. As you land in the water, next to Eldrick is a fiery-haired, foot-tall flying sprite of some sort with wild green eyes and a wand in its hand. It has flown invisibly towards you at high speed and cannonballed into your lower back, pitching you into the shimmering stream. Take a d6 damage from the waters, which is 4 points of damage from the waters. You are currently in the waters. Roll initiative. The fawns are nowhere to be seen, as you basically dismissed them. So
I didn't do shit.
Well, your friend Maladrin was very nice to them.
He was incredibly kind.
I don't know that that's the word I would use.
Oh, that's because it's not the word at all. Are we having Osmir go on a different initiative?
No.
Yes. I don't know.
I thought you've had him on the same one all the time.
I don't know. There's a teamwork feat where I would be rolling for both of us, so I'm just going to be rolling for both of us.
Okay. And it'll be right here. And I am up top. He got the surprise round off, pushed you in the water. You took damage from that. He gets here, and he's got what you thought was a wand is actually a sharp stick that he uses like a rapier. He's going to poke you in the butt. Eldrick. He swings, and he actually hits with his attack. Stink. Right in the butt cheek. You take 1 point of damage. He giggles and takes a tactical flight up 5 feet. He is 10 feet away in the air. Elwyn.
Well, you said I can't really hear anything.
Yeah, it's quite deafening on the stream. So, actually, go ahead with a perception check as you're looking ahead to try for your next stone. Let's see if you even notice that he splashed into the water and they're in the middle of it. Because maybe you aren't. Maybe you didn't notice.
$15.
Yeah, you would have got some of the water got on you, and you felt that, and look back and you see him up to his waist in water that's streaming past him, and you can see the water's actually damaging his robes. It's moving so fast, almost like it's sharp.
Okay. Can I just stay on this stone?
Yeah, I mean, so far.
Hold on. I think I just think I stepped on the wrong stone. Because why would we be getting attacked? That was like, right? That's what I was looking for. I was like, hey, is anything happening before I go to this next stone? And clearly something happened. So I'm looking to start the pattern over. So instead of firing on this pixie thing, because it seems that in this land, we don't necessarily have to kill in order to win. I'm just going to jump to orange.
Okay. I'm for it. So
I'm gonna go orange and then white. I don't know how many I get to go to.
I mean, the stream's not that far apart. You could potentially, as long as nothing happens in between each one, you could potentially hit each one. So you're gonna hit orange next and then white.
I'm gonna do orange, white, yellow, blue.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll a reflex save and see if you fall into the water.
Reflex?
Mm-hmm.
Bummer. 26.
That's pretty good. So you don't fall in the water. You land on a nondescript stone, but you appear to be back at the beginning of the path. So you're going to be... Oh my god, why is this so silly? Let's go.
So once I jumped on the next one, the orange,
you ended up the stream continued to move and you got jutted back to this spot here. Kind of like non-magic stones, the starter of the path, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna try to jump on orange.
Okay, that's acrobatics.
$19.
Pretty good. So yeah, you land on orange. Roll a reflex save.
Mm-hmm. 21.
Okay, you land on orange. You are sitting on orange for just a second before you're shucked back to the beginning.
Okay, then I'm going back to yellow.
Okay, just a quick acrobatics.
Yeah. You're making me switch tabs a bunch.
I'm here for you. I have so many things open. I have no pity. like the amount of things I have open is out of my mind. It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna surge. I got an 8. I feel like that's not gonna pass.
No, it does not. You land in the water and you take damage.
No, I'm gonna surge.
Oh, so that you can.
Now it's an 11.
That is enough to land it, at least. Actually, no, 11, you said? Hang on. It actually might not be. You might have been 1 point shy of a full...
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, you're 1 shy. So you land in the water, and you use the surge. Take 6 damage, piercing damage from the stream.
Of course.
And then we'll go to Osmir, and we're going to go ahead and move forward. You had enough jumps, I feel like, unless you're doing anything else.
Yeah, that's what I got for him.
Drin, Maladrin, Melatosis.
Oh, love it. I'm going to trudge back onto the shore here.
Okay.
And I'm going to look over at Eldrick. Sigh. It's a heavy sigh. Kill it? Question mark?
That's what I'm good at.
Well, I'm going to look at him and be like, that's fair. You're going to have to beat me to it, though. As I, like, kind of shake off the water from my hair and, like, pull out a bomb and give it the old heave-ho. Let's see. Yeah.
No, it is in the air, so, like, if you don't hit it, it's not going to take any damage. Because it's above your blast radius.
Okay. And remember how I set up bombs right here. Here we go. Here we go.
Now we're
On
running
it.
gas. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, so that's going to be right there. Fantastic. And you are also engulfed in flames until you take a round to put yourself out. You can jump in the stream, though, you fucking little flying bitch.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely could do that.
Okay, there you go.
And Eldrick. He throws a bomb at it.
How high is this ferry?
10 foot.
10 feet in the air.
Yep. So it's like it's 10 foot away from you right now. It's 5 feet up above the air and 5 feet away sideways too. So 10 feet
Okay,
total.
so it's like head height.
Yeah, I mean if you were to come here, it would be within reach.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try to smack it with my hammer. I'm gonna use Vital Strike.
I didn't hear you.
I'm going to use Vital Strike.
Okay.
And 20 is a hit. Well, damage, make it critical, and I'll go ahead and use Mythic Power to use my sudden attack. Use the puff action for the second attack. I think it's roll twice. Alright, the 18 hit.
And the Warhammer. Sheesh. You blast it with the Warhammer and batter it, and it like explodes in a ball of bloody mist. Right there. It blows up in a ball of bloody mist, and just it's whatever's left of it lands in the stream and is shucked away.
I'm gonna wipe off my hammer in the grass with the stream and then look at Ellen, see what she's doing.
He got the rocks wet and I slipped. So,
Of course,
still working it out.
That's what happened. Right.
I'm going to
her to
jump.
see what she does. So like, I'll just
Yellow.
look at what she's doing so that I follow her. Whatever she figures this out, I'll follow her.
Tim, I'm having a hard time hearing you, if I'm being honest. Let me see if I can maybe turn you up in here. No, you're all the way up in Discord.
Okay.
Let me see.
I'm using my webcam, which is what I've always used.
No, that's all right. I guess I'm gonna turn all my stuff up as much as I can. I'm gonna see if I can I'm just gonna turn the.
My volume's going at 100%. Oh, that's what.
Turn this down again a little more.
Oh.
That's pretty much as low as I can do the music.
I'm going yellow first. From the water, I'm gonna try to climb onto the yellow one.
I love that. All right, so from the water, jump on the yellow one. All right, just go ahead and just do just a straight strength check to
Strength.
Yeah, you got to pull yourself out of the fast moving water. Like we can do a swim check if you'd prefer. I'm fine with that too.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, I don't feel like I'm gonna make this. So I'm going to use my animal focus bowl to give myself a +2 strength.
Okay.
Hey, a 22.
Yeah. Okay. You pull yourself up over the yellow one. The water it gets loud. It gets louder again. The water keeps whipping by. It's very melodic though. It's not like offensive at this point. Like the yellow. I mean, the yellow doesn't feel bad. It's better than the other ones. The other ones didn't feel right. Like you get on them, you'd feel kind of like a buzz, and then you would be shucked backwards into space time and hit that first stone.
As she's pulling herself up on this platform, I'm going to kind of glance over and look at Eldrick and be like, has she always been that stout?
Yeah, she's kind of a badass, I'm not gonna lie.
The water makes the cape cling.
It does indeed. It does indeed. A little, washing a little of the city off of her did her justice. Just a little bit of that city swamp getting off her might be good. All right, so you're sitting on the yellow one.
White.
Okay, give me your acrobatics.
Give me a fucking break.
That's not great. We'll just have you fall in the water unless, you can. I'll give you a reflex on it. See up.
18.
All right, so you go, the water has been just crashing over these stones for endless amounts of time. You can see there's actually runic writing on the stones that's been almost completely destroyed over the time. It's the water whipping past it. And you go and you slip, and as you're about to hit the water, you land and kind of just lose your breath as your stomach bashes the stone, and Osmir grabs you by your cape and your boot, and your cloak and your boot, and he helps you kind of stay on. So you're still kind of now you're wrapped around and clinging to this yellow stone, and he's kind of pulling you back up by your cape and your pocket.
Okay.
I mean, it's still you. I mean, we're out of combat, so it's
Still gonna try to jump to white again.
Okay, I mean, it's either there's one to the left, or there's one to the right. They're both.
You said I'm on yellow. Did I just fall and get pulled back up onto yellow?
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, you reflex to stay on yellow.
Okay, so yeah, white.
Okay, so it's a decent DC acrobatics check to jump. I assume to the closest one.
Yeah.
And they do.
Is it not the same check every time?
No, I mean depending on when you're doing it, but right now you're fine. There's one within a pretty easy acrobatics check. You're not. It's typically not going to.
Well, I'm obviously going to time it so that I can do it
with the most ease,
as close as possible. I'm not gonna just jump as soon as I think to jump. I'm gonna
wait until one's in sight and then make the move.
Yeah, I'm going to be smart about it.
And that's all I mean by them moving. You know what I mean? The stones are moving, kind of. And what's in front of you changes. All right, you managed to leap to a white stone. The sounds of the stream, though still loud, sound even more musical as you've landed here, and nothing happens. You haven't moved forward any, but you're on a different stone. Like you jumped forward, but when you land, you're still in the same line that you were in, and it's just a white stone.
Okay. I will wait for an orange one to come close and jump to orange.
All right. A couple moments go by, and one seems apparent. Oh yeah,
25.
You land on it nimbly with Osmir on your shoulders. Again, now you can literally hear the music of the water as it screeches past. It sounds like an orchestra more so than even just water. Just lots of melodic flutes and strummed instruments. No horns, just, keeping it simple.
Off to a blue one. Dirty 20.
This time, you actually are on the other edge. You've now reached the blue, a blue one on the opposite. You are actually moved forward to the second set of stones crossing the river. The first three seem to just zip and zap you across the same side, but then once you finally did that final leap to the blue and made it, you are indeed next to this little floating rock bridge here that's kind of half submerged.
I'm gonna look back at the guys and do this because I can't hear anything, and I'm assuming they can't hear me if I try to shout, so I'm just gonna give them a thumbs up and then head to a Yellowstone.
You hear voices join the orchestral melody as you land on the stone water here. They're very tiny voices, potentially sprites of some kind, singing songs about lost travelers, never leaving the Feywild, and mortals beware, and the beauty can be deceiving, and the stream is perilous to those who are too stupid to read. Things like that. Like, and it's like semi-insulting, but also beautiful and uplifting at the same time. It's kind of like they're throwing jabs at you, but
very
also
passive aggressive.
Yes, a super passive aggressive Feywild song. But you've made it to the opposite bank, and you look back, and that is you. When you come across the bank, somebody that you may or may not remember is right there, and his name, if you know him, is Wisp. Covered once again in a bunch of little thorns and whatnot. He's covered head to toe in them. Like he comes up to you. He's got kind of a thicker coat than the other ones. He's a little bit. They're a little bit smaller in stature than the two other males, and not quite as small as the female fawn. But he's stunned. He comes out. They come out of the woods and say, "Oh, you made it! I've been waiting. You guys are taking forever. I can't believe the way that one fairy that you guys hit with the hammer just exploded. That was intense. I've never even seen that fairy. He was weird. Anyway, it's this way." He starts running off up ahead.
Hold on. We gotta wait for them. Don't go too far.
But it's this way.
Yeah, hold on. We're slow mortals, please.
He sits down with a pan flute and starts playing it.
Wonderful. And beckon to the boys to...
The boy beckoning is real with this one.
You know, across or what?
He stops while they're taking their time. He says, Alwyn, if I had a copper leaf for every adventurer who got lost here, well, I'd have a lot of copper leaves. No, I'm not sure what I'd do with them, but I'd have them. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll race you to the next clearing. Come on. He starts to get up again.
Not yet.
Come on. You're going to lose anyway, but go on. And he starts to take off. And
I'm totally going to lose. Wait.
Oh.
Can I see them from across the river?
Yeah, the mists of the water do make it visibility a little unclear, but it's not super bad. Like, you can totally see they're there.
Well, I'm gonna look over at Eldrick and I'm gonna be like, when I first got here, I thought I was turning a new leaf. Outside of the city, this is something completely different. I thought, maybe this hatred, the darkness in my heart was. Maybe it was the city was smothered. I'd come out here and I'd be under the sky in these woods and I would feel something good in my heart. But I just like look at the little Fey laying on the ground. I'm like, look at this shit.
It's in the water,
wanna-
gone, but yeah, okay.
It's like to like punch and bite everything here. I can't even explain it. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Everybody roll perception.
Osmir's gonna wrestle with Wisp to keep him distracted while we wait for the guys to cross.
Okay, perfect. That's perfect. Roll edible handling as well. Maladrin, you sense an invisible bullet of about a foot-sized Fey barreling towards your lower back again. Roll initiative. Aelwyn, you actually see there are two areas across the way that the water is like falling off weird as the mist hits the bank. There's like two little shapes across the river that are over by Eldrick and Maladrin, and the water is kind of hitting those shapes differently as if something's there even though you see nothing.
Am I rolling initiative too?
Yeah, you're within. I mean, you have a bow.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm not gonna roll initiative for Osmir because
He's
he doesn't
rolling
have
around.
a
Yeah, he's rolling around. How's he sound? That's what they did. Yeah, I loved it every time. All right, so top of the list we have Maladrin. You're not quite sure where it is, but just as you're about to get hit, you turn, notice that the water's kind of hitting a shape, some sort of type of way, and you think something is basically directly in front of you. You are at a -5 to actually hit it with anything if you try, though, since it is technically invisible.
I'll sigh heavy again, shake my head, look at Eldrick, and I'll be like, well, guess we might as well kill on the go. I'm going to do something cool. I don't have anything cool, it turns out. Oh, I might actually. I got 2 new powers I haven't picked yet. The nice stuff. Okay, whatever.
I haven't picked yet. It's crazy.
I'm gonna jump to yellow.
All right, acrobatics. Acrobatics 13. You get over there, but you do take a poke in the butt from the sprite as you jump, taking 2 damage to your butt cheek.
I assume that breaks his invisibility.
It does indeed. And then we have the sprite whose turn it is. He's gonna flit.
I'm gonna shout as I'm jumping over. I'm gonna be like, "Kill that one, Eldrick! I hope it was related to the other one. I hope they were in love. I hope they were family members. A deep bond between them was shattered by us."
Eldrick, you'll get an attack of opportunity on it as it passes by you, chasing after Maladrin, and it hits him again for another single point of non-lethal piercing damage in the butt.
Can I use Vital Strike as an attack of opportunity?
I don't think so. It's just a standard attack.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, we can retroact it later, or we can change it later, but pretty sure no. That is
25 hit. 11 damage.
partially
Or
resisted.
6 damage total, yeah.
All right, well, he hits him as he flies past, and then it's your turn, Eldrick. You know there's another one because he said you mentioned there's 2 shapes, or maybe they didn't mention it, but there's at least the one. I guess we didn't mention it, so you maybe don't know about the second one in hiding.
Yeah. Is there room on that stone for me too?
There are multiple stones, but you'll have to wait for him to move down
Okay,
and
I have to
another one
wait.
to appear.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna put away my hammer and shield and pull out my crossbow.
Oh, okay. That'd be your action, though, right?
Okay, yeah, if that's my active. It's fine. I'm just gonna pull out my crossbow, be ready to light up that. Right.
Okay, and you're also going to get attacked from the shadows. It misses, but it appears right next to you. It bangs against your armor with its little stick rapier type blade. Wisps over there wrestling with Osmir and Elwyn.
Feels like I've got a better. Do I have a better line of sight? Like, is the sprite behind Maladrin, or am I like?
The sprite is on the other side of Maladrin. Yep.
So I've got a better line of sight on the one with Eldrick.
Yeah, it's actually kind of behind him too. But let's see from where you are. Yes.
Ooh.
Honestly, you'd have a great line of sight on the if you went back onto here. It wouldn't matter. Like you could see either of them fine.
I don't want to put myself in danger of falling back in. Is that a thing?
Not on.
If I go out here?
Not on the bridge.
Okay, well then, yeah, I'll go back out on the bridge. I'll help. Yeah, I guess I'll help him.
Or not, right?
Yeah, I mean, I tried.
I came, I saw, I tried, I left. Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Maladrin? What's Eric, what is Maladrin going to do?
Well, I'm going to reach out and try to grab this thing, I guess. I have a button for that somewhere.
I have a button for this somewhere. On Armored Strike or something?
CMB right here.
Oh, your combat maneuver.
That's good roll. That's good roll.
Okay, so you just grab him. He's about this big. He's as big
Okay.
he's as big as a shoebox in human form. So, or like animal creature, little fairy form.
Well, you grappled.
Let me go! Let me go! Nah. He is going to attempt to get out. It's just strength, right? Contested strength check.
I don't know.
Escape artist, maybe?
Oh yeah, you can use skills, but I don't know if he has skills. Not for real. He has. He does have escape artist. Let's go. I got a 20 against his strength check, right? So give me just a straight strength check.
Oh no! So apparently you have to roll your combat maneuver against my CMD now to escape.
Oh, okay. That sounds good too. What is your CMD?
16.
Dang, son. Where's my...
18.
Oh, there it is.
So not 8.
Oh, good Josh. Let me go! Let me go! He squiggles and wiggles to no avail. Filthy mortal! No! And then grappled, he can still attack. He just can't move, right? But his action was trying to get out. So Eldrick.
Alright, Eldrick's gonna drop his heavy crossbow and pull out his great sword.
You're just dropping it, or you're just gonna drop it so you can pull it out?
Yeah, so I can pull out the great sword.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use Vital Strike on this fairy in front of me. That's fine. I'll miss.
You missed?
Yep.
Sheesh. All right. Well, he's gonna dance around with it. Both of these little sprites look the same. Shocking wisps of red hair. He swings on you to no avail. Wisp and Osmir are kind of like resting, back to back. Both like if they could sweat, they would be. Tongues like out, looking little like disheveled leaves in their fur, things like that. And Wisp looks across the street and says, there's more of those weird ones, those weird little guys with the green eyes. You guys should have just come out already. They're just like a foot tall. Elwyn?
Yeah. I'm going to fire an arrow at the one Maladrin has in his hand.
-2. Or no, it's -4 into combat.
No, I have precise shot. I can go into combat without him.
Not no, but you have precise shot, so no. It is -4, but it's not for you.
Right, not for me. I have precise shot.
That's what I like to hear. Ooh, just hits him. Get wrecked, Sprite!
Because he got... I think he's flat-footed or something, so it made it harder. Made it easier for me to hit him. Hey, look at that max damage.
That's pretty good. He's hurting.
Oh. Well, it's not a magic arrow.
Did a little
Anyway.
damage. Did a little damage.
I mean, 7 ain't nothing.
I just double grappled him. Okay, then we have that. Maladrin, you're up. Shimmerleaf is gonna show up finally. Stop over here by these plants to look at them.
It's my turn?
Yep.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I have to roll my CMB again to maintain my grapple.
Yep.
Okay, success.
A 10 for your CMB is not better than... Oh, it is a hit. I thought it was grappled. No, I guess it's not like one. Okay.
Because he takes negatives for being grappled.
Right.
You're tiny too, so you suck.
Well, he's small.
I'm then going to use my grapple ability to move him, and I'm going to move him from where he is, and I'm going to drop to my knees and just drown him in the river. I'm just going to hold him underwater and scream. You guys see me just screaming in like a cold rage at this pixie.
Poke me in the butt, will you?
As I'm holding him underwater.
Okay, you take 2 damage from the cutting water.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll a Constitution save for the pixie who is getting drowned by our healer. I use that word lightly.
Right. I heal us. I kill other things.
Sure, buddy. Whatever you need to tell yourself to sleep at night. Okay, so he's not doing great. He's down there suffering from your intentional murderizing. I will do a combat maneuver to try to get out of this.
No, not murderizing. This is a self-defense drowning.
Is it?
Does the pixie take damage from being in the water?
Mm-hmm. He does. Took the same damage as you guys take for getting cut by the water.
I was just asking.
No, you're good.
Usually we see damage, so I didn't know if you had done that.
I just add it. Eldrick, you are up.
Oh, because you're right, because you've just been having us at it.
Yep.
I'm gonna do another vital strike. This fairy, whatever the hell it is. If I hit this time, 24 will hit. I'm damage. I'll use another.
What's up, Filthy?
Yeah. Do a what is it called? Stun attack. And we'll go with a power strike this time. Power attack. 24 is gonna hit again. Another 8 damage. Not looking good.
Okay, so you did some damage. Let's see, you did 13 the first time, 15 and then 13. He's looking pretty rough. You chopped up the little guy pretty good. Let's see, he is up. He's going to use a tactical retreat, and he's going to go over here and up. So he'll go over enough to get away, and then up. Wisp is sitting crisscross applesauce, scratching Osmir's ears. Elwyn.
Is the pixie fully fleeing? Or is it just getting a better position?
Hard to tell. It moved away and up away from him, out of reach of his greatsword. It has not double moved or anything like that. I mean, it flew about, 20 or so feet.
I'm gonna go sit down with Wisp and scratch his ears.
Oh, his foot starts moving. His hoof, You get caught on a couple of brambles in his fur. You know what I'm saying?
I'll help him out with that. I've got a little comb that I keep in my bag for Osmir. So I'll pull out my comb and I'll start helping him get the burrs out.
I love it. So you start to comb him and stuff, and every time you get it free, his already kind of luscious, thick fur gets extra poofy. So he's looking like a poofed up fish, like a poofer fish, or I don't know what a fussy buster. Shimmerleaf is over here smelling some flowers and dancing. She comes over to these other flowers here. Oh, and picks one. She finds a caterpillar, gets it out, it's climbing on her finger, and she's looking at it like, oh my gosh. And just while you're over here doing battle, she's just over here looking at insects and flowers. Completely oblivious to the fact that you guys are fighting. Maladrin. Just rolls his dice.
I've stopped screaming.
Okay. Somebody had to, right?
I have internalized my rage and my hatred that I'm having here, and it's I'm having the epiphany, but it's not like the epiphany that everything doesn't suck. It's that I'm just certain now that I need to kill everything. So I'm just kind of went stone cold. And I'm just holding this pixie under the water, just kind of expressing, with no expression, just watching it drown.
Okay.
So, give us some more damage right there.
Yeah, you'll get it. That's fine. Each take 4.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Are you putting that damage on me?
No, so I haven't been. Have you been?
Sure. Okay, I got you. Okay, I added it. I'm wounded. Thank you.
For the couple of them that I've done, because you've had, 6 so far from it?
From the water?
2 last round.
You did have a 6.
Yeah, I think I'm there. I think I have what I should have.
10 is right, because it was 4 the first round.
2 and
the first time he jumped in, and then 2, and then now 4.
Yep, okay.
So 10.
This sprite is going to... Let me see what he's going to do. You made things real hard on him. Oh, thanks, dear. Look at that. That's service.
I bet it wasn't with a smile, though.
It was. There's a total smile. I said that's service. Becky goes, with a smile? I'm like, yep. Does the cat get in here? Oh, okay. Yeah, so, thanks, Lydia. Yeah, let me see what we can do. We'll do a little escape artist action to see if it can... it's not escape artist, we decided, but...
No, it's CMD.
The nat 20.
And do skateboard if you have that. That is an option as well, if you do.
Okay, well, I nat 20, so he's going to use the water and kind of wiggle his way out and push off, and he jumps out of the water. You get an attack of opportunity as he flies off this way. If you have a weapon out. Or you can take an unarmored strike.
No, I don't have anything. I'm gonna do a combat maneuver, and I'm gonna try to grapple him. You'll never get away.
You gonna try and grab him by his foot?
I don't think I can do that. That'd be too good.
Do you have your buckler on?
Oh, I guess I do, don't I? Yeah.
So you have a dagger.
You know that dagger. You can take at least the attack.
Yeah. Okay, let me hit him.
I'm not sure that's what Artep wanted you to use it for, but I mean, it is what it is.
These
Whatever.
feel like unseelie.
Hold on, I'm getting
You're
there.
not wrong. You're not wrong.
So then she doesn't care all that much.
I don't know that she cares about any of them, to be honest. I mean, not in a full sense of the word. I don't know if you remember last time where she mentioned consuming other Fae in order to stay alive longer to maintain the lifespan of the entirety. Like, she's doing her own stuff, you know. All right, Eldrick. She has her own demons she fights, you know.
So how high up is this pixie that I was setting before?
About 25 feet.
25 feet in the air?
Mm-hmm.
Great. I'll feed my sword and pick up a heavy crossbow.
Okay. If you drop your sword and paper crossbow, you can still shoot it.
Yeah, I'm not going to drop my sword. I'm waiting on Knowledge to start moving so I can follow him, but I'm just going to carry my crossbow because they're apparently going to be a little wussy.
Is if you're almost dead really being a little wussy, or is it like, oh shit?
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. If it wants to attack me, then it can. I'm just gonna pull out my sword again, but if it wants to stay up there, I'll shoot out with my crossbow. Probably not kill it, but if it wants to run away, it can. I respect them running away when they decide that they can't win, but that was kind of clear from the start. So
It says something in another language and points its rapier at you. You succeed versus its spell, though. It says something in another language you don't understand and points this thing at you. You see like kind of speckles of light come off of the end of its rapier and slap against you, and you feel woozy for a second, but then like shake it off and like spit and like you're fine. And it seems frustrated. It flies another 25 feet away. Up and
cool.
over. Ilwyn.
I'm going to continue to
De-louser.
quietly just enjoy this moment. Ilwyn's not much for like deep conversation and whatnot, but this is just kind of like we're in the woods, guys. We're not in the city. We are out in nature, however odd this nature may be. The boys have their things covered. They're doing fine. And I just am going to sit down and enjoy this moment with this creature. And we're all just going to love on each other a little bit.
Okay.
Just going to enjoy my time.
Yeah, that's great. Shiverleaf is also enjoying her time. She actually ate the caterpillar. Maladrin.
I'm gonna jump to the white.
Okay, acrobatics.
Now that this has that's it.
So it's enough to get there. Again, similar effects, like you can start to hear the sound of the stream as the music itself clarifies into an actual musical sounding soundtrack of sorts. Alright, we've got the spirit.
I'll shout. I'll be like, Eldrick, come on, move more, murder less.
Alright, this right here. It's going to fly over here as well. And it is going to also cast a spell at you, Eldrick. See how you do. Again, you feel the similar sensation as its speckled lights come off of its end of its rapier and hit you, making you feel woozy at first, but you just shake your head, kind of spit, and you're fine. And they both seem frustrated with this result.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Eldrick does not he does not respect creatures that are too stupid to survive. So he just like shakes his head, like, bad decision. You should have run. I'm gonna use Vital Strike on that fairy that just
They're both up in the air, so they're neither of them are like.
Right, I can use Vital Strike. The Vital Strike is not necessarily have to do with a melee weapon. I'm gonna use it with my crossbow.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I just realized that I didn't put a colon in some of the coding, so I'm redoing everybody's blessing. That's what you see.
Okay.
18's gonna hit.
Good job.
And
No!
15 hits.
No! No! Takes the bolt to the ground, falls to the ground right there. Splat. It bleeds out before you.
And so I can't jump now.
You can move after, can't he?
Yeah, is jumping part of the move, or is that?
Yeah, that's your move action. You haven't moved yet, because
Okay, cool,
I don't
yeah.
think you have to do them in order. You just can't break your move up. Like you can't move, shoot,
cool.
move, but you can shoot then move, or move and then shoot.
I'll jump on the yellow one first.
All right, that's acrobatics.
Yay, my best thing. Nine. What does that do?
No, it's very slippery, and you're in armor. Take 4 damage from the water.
Do I fall into the water?
Yeah, you fall into it, but you end up back on this pre-stone here.
Okay. Can I try again, or?
No, not yet. Because there's a pretty healthy amount of movement to just get there, and then to get out.
Okay.
Bramble and Tibbs show up, and this sprite here is going to cast a spell on itself and go invisible. Wisp is basically he's sitting there, and you're burring him, and he throws a line into the water and with a hook and a worm on it, and it's just floating in the stream, fishing while you do that. And he's got one hand on his line and one hand kind of rubbing Osmir's belly, and Osmir keeps grabbing his arm and biting his hand, playfully. Shimmerleaf is gonna jump over to this stone here and sit down, and she opens a pack and starts pulling what it looks like candy canes out and just smashing them. She's 3 candy canes at a time and eats them and just stares up at the sky. Lays back on the rocks, plays back. Not sure what to do, dangling her hooves just ever so much in the water. Not to where her hooves themselves are more than some earth, just that. Nothing soft, just a quick hoof trim. Maladrin. And we're out of combat, so really you can just roll your checks to get across. We're technically out of combat. Jump my trucks.
I hop on across.
Let's see, so 13's good, 19's good, 13's good. So you went to, which one are you going to now?
He's on blue.
And he's going to go to orange.
He went to orange and blue. That's what those checks were.
Yep.
I saw that was both of you. I thought one. I didn't see that as your name.
Yep,
So
those are
you're-
both mine.
I thought that Eldrick went to.
Yep, I skedaddle on across all the way. Make it look easy.
Okay, so yeah, you'll get across to the bridge as well. You'll come into a scene of Wisp is reeling in like a 3-foot long giant catfish.
3 foot long?
Yeah, he's got a catfish almost as tall as he is. Because he's like 4.5 feet. He's like, him and Osmir are tugging on the line, pulling this thing in. Osmir is visibly excited.
Well, yeah.
All you guys ever really eat is
When's
fish.
the last time we had fresh fish?
Probably all the time, because you live on a coastal city where the main import of food is probably fish.
Okay, but this is different.
I'm gonna drink this small 1d8 healing potion Petra has. I'm just gonna kind of pour it over my hands from where I was wounded.
All right.
That's that.
So you dump it out on your hands. You notice it doesn't do as good as it would if you'd have drank it, but it does seem to like at least alleviate the pain. But from your mid forearm to your hands is like scoured red, as if you put your hands in a boiling pot.
I'm sort of gonna flex and live with it.
What do you say? You can do your checks too, Tim.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to this.
I just wanted to double check it.
Alright, so go first.
Oh,
Hey!
that was so close to a 3, I could see it. It was like,
It was like sliding on that nat 20, and then it went to a 3, and I was like, no.
My favorite thing. You keep like almost making it across and falling right before. This time you actually are in the water a little farther and take 6 damage from the water. And
So why is it I'm not able to roll a reflex to like save?
Oh yeah, please do. I'm sorry. No, that's because you didn't speak up and I forgot. So blame Megan.
Blame Megan.
She was obviously not even involved in it, so it's her fault for sure.
So can I roll reflex?
Of course you can. I apologize.
Oh my god. This is annoying. There's, for whatever reason, every time I say that word, Alexa thinks I'm talking to her.
Reflex?
So it keeps interrupting me. Am I able to roll that?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's too funny.
Alright, 16, how's that do?
That's pretty good. You managed to stay on yellow.
Okay.
I'm going to shout from the shoreline. Try to jump more towards the center of the stones.
Okay.
The object is not to go in the water. If you go in the direction the bird is flying. Ignore the bird, follow the river.
Oh, 17, that'll work.
Okay, you made it to the second stone, which is a white one.
White, yeah. So I can roll that one thing again.
Oh my god, yeah, do a little reflex action to see if you fall off or if you stay on white. Nope,
11.
you're back to yellow, where you and Shimmerleaf, you and Tiberius are both on yellow. He helps you onto yellow as you're kind of scooching past. The trick is, as Maladrin has spoken, you have to land on the stone proper. Not in the water. The water will sweep you away. I've gone this way a few times myself, I will say. Watch as I show you. And he, like, nimbly jumps to white. And then he jumps from there and he goes over straight away to an orange one. And then he just, like, leaps over to blue and hops on the bridge. He's like, see? Ta-da! This is why I'm always in charge. Come along now, mortals. And he, like, starts to head down the path. And Wisp is, like, half-eaten this catfish at this point, like him and Osmir, while you guys are paying attention to Eldrick falling and slipping and sliding and going back and forth up and down in the water. Him and Osmir have eaten this raw fish, halfway gone, like just ripped its scales off and they're just dug in face first. But then as Tiberius gets there, he snatches it away and he like says, "Now the mortals are probably hungry as well. They should have had a feast before, but we're obviously in a hurry to complete a mission." And he takes the fish and starts trudging ahead, and you see him kind of start to eat it, like almost secretly, like.
What a dick.
Yeah, and Wisp's obviously crestfallen, and Osmir's not sure what happened. He's like looking at where it was. He's like, he didn't see Tiberius take it. But yeah, you got another roll for me, brother. You keep going. I know this is your favorite part of the game, is when you have to do that.
Yeah. Was it 11 acrobatic?
No, it's a 12, bro. It's a 12.
Surge.
No, not on the first one.
Yeah, he's on yellow.
Oh, you're on yellow?
He's fallen like 4 times. Like he's going to get across and be fully needing the whole rest.
Where is this? I have to keep switching tabs. Okay, does that...
That gets you to get to white. Oh, I'm sorry. That gets you to stay on yellow. So you start to jump, but you're able to like miss it just in time to reflex and stay.
That's quite the thing. These things are moving around on me.
Reflex is fine if you want. Try and stay on yellow at least.
Oh.
This is not his strength, okay?
No, but there's nothing I can do to help. That's why I sat down. I was like, well, I'm out. I don't have like bless or anything that I can just like give him something for his dexterity.
Yes! Yeah.
I look at Wisp.
You take 5 more damage.
I look at Wisp and give him a little nudge and say, hey, do you know any magic? Looks like my friend over there could use a little help with his dexterity.
No, not really a big magic. Bramble gets across. He said, Brash gets across. He says, come on, big sword! You hammer-wielding oaf! Hurry it up!
Do any of you know any magic that could help him jump better?
I don't have time for magic. I'm too busy beating shit up with this. Hey, acrobatics! We got you onto the 3rd one.
That nat 20 better get him something extra.
Well, if the nat 20 does, the nat 1 brings him right back to yellow.
Oh, come on!
I'm a yellow now.
I'll use. They negate each other out of damage at least. We'll say.
Okay.
Oh, that's a big old bummer.
Statistically,
I know
rolling this 4 times in a row is really
gonna be tough.
Not gonna happen
It's
very
gonna
often.
have to be.
We could be here all night.
Hang on, let me advance the calendar up a little bit here. I love this for you. They don't have anything to offer as far as it goes either. Hey, reflexes at least.
Reflex.
I'll take the reflex. Keep you on yellow. That's fine.
Golly.
Unbelievable. Okay.
And Shimmer Leaf,
do I even get a flex damage for that?
Huh?
If I roll a nat 1, do I even get a flex?
Yeah, I think not. I think you're just back on here.
Okay.
Can Shimmerleaf help? Is she?
Shimmerleaf's jumping to the wrong ones and keeps getting filtered back to the beginning. She doesn't know. She didn't listen to the riddle, and she doesn't pay attention. She usually has somebody to help her. So she's in a similar situation, just not for the same reasons.
Does she know magic? Is what I'm asking.
No, none of them really. I mean, they have some magic, but I don't think she has.
We're literally going to be here all night.
No.
Nothing to update his this thing. Let's see what this.
What is this? What am I looking at here? Like, what do I need to roll? Is it a
Right,
10?
and that's what I'm saying, Dane. Is like we literally are gonna be He's gonna be rolling all night long. Like this is gonna be the next 20 minutes.
I'm looking at. I think I might have something 3rd level.
How do we get around? I mean, just a better jumping would be amazing.
Oh, she says you seem to be struggling. Do I know you? You seem familiar, but I think you're a mortal.
That's all right. Yes, we departed together, and you're supposed to be helping me.
Really? Where are we coming? Where are we going? I can't seem to remember how to get across this stream. Do you know the path? You're awful wet. And why are you all cut up? Are you okay?
I'm not very dexterous, but you have to jump from yellow to white to orange to blue.
Oh.
But I'm just having trouble with these stones. They're so wet.
Oh. Well,
Oh my.
I see. Sure. I might be able to help. Let me just take let me think. Oh gosh. What would I like to do? How can I help? Oh my gosh. What was your name?
Great.
Are you immortal?
Yes.
Why are you in the Feywild? That seems so weird. And why didn't anyone tell me we were messing with mortals today? You said white and then blue and then yellow and then orange?
No. Yellow, white, orange, blue.
Blue, that's the one that's like the sun? Is that right?
Look up at the sun.
Oh wait,
Oh,
this
there's
sun,
the sun here.
that's this one, and she points at the orange one, but says, "Is that blue?" I'm sorry, it's hard to tell the colors apart. I just don't. I've always struggled with this. Even if I know the path,
Yeah.
they look the same to me. They're just lights.
I don't see
All right.
color.
Yeah.
I'll tell her, just follow me.
Okay. Do I have to get in the water each time too? Is that part of? I don't know how this works. I forget. Isn't
No.
it beautiful? And she like reaches her hand in and like flinches at the water cutting her hand, but she comes back up with like just some of the like water flora or whatever. She pulls up like this chunk of seaweed and sea moss and like puts it in a pouch that she's got on her waist. She's like, oh, see how pretty it is? It's like gloopy
Yeah,
and like
wonderful.
I bet it tastes good once it dries out. I'm gonna put this in dinner.
Yeah. Sure.
Where are we going?
Alright, just follow me.
Oh, I can help! I remembered! I can help! I know a thing! A place away! God! This is going to be fun. This is going to be so much fun. I haven't done this in a while, though. What were the words? What were the words? She says, yes, and she's got these kind of curved in horns. Like, if you look at her character sheet, she's got these kind of nice, like, long, curly horns. And she's got this, like, pendant that hangs from each of them. The one, she just spins it, and it starts to, like, go real fast and light up a little bit and kind of hum. And then she says something along the lines of, like, from nature's path I do becall something that can make this man not fall. And a giant dire ape shows up on the shore. And she's like, I think he's probably a little more better at jumping than you. And she says, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, to the ape. And and it like grunts and nods and literally picks you up in its hand. It's like, poof, like picks you up like Mallard had that little pixie. Holds you. And let's go ahead. I'm gonna roll his acrobatics for us here. First one. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. Literally leaps across the first try, all four. Sets you down unceremoniously. And then she follows right behind. And you guys get across, sets you down unceremoniously, and she goes, now that your task is done, go back to the jungle for more fun! And she slaps her hand and spanks the thing, and it spins the opposite direction, and he goes, like dissipates it like he got ghosted in Marvel Universe or whatever. Dusted.
I look over and go, ooh, she's fun.
I would start walking towards Malvin and see my sword. I hate this place.
She leaps over here easily. It says, oh, flowers. And she runs over here to some more flowers and starts picking them.
I stand up, clap my hands, and go, all right, you guys made it. You're going to have to try out your boots again later, though, it looks like, huh?
Oh, so I could go?
And give
So I
him a
could
little-
go? Wisp says, and he like zooms off.
Give him a little wink, and then I'm just gonna run after Wisp. I'm not walking. I'm gonna run. I'm part of it now.
You're like, I'm involved. This is good. I'm for it.
I'm gonna look at Eldrick, and I was like, I didn't think that looked emasculating at all.
He's finally like sitting with his armor around him, his weapons in his hands or whatever. He's like sitting there like, shit. You've never been picked up. I don't think since you've been like a relative adult, you've never been lifted off your feet by anyone, and you just got thrown over the shoulder of a 12-foot ape. So that's great.
Well, at least after so many dips in the river, I don't smell like sewers anymore.
That's true. The water's great at cutting the sewage smell off you. Thanks for the likes, Lane. I appreciate it. Can you give me a 1,500 real quick? Yeah, no, that's amazing. So you guys get to the other side of the stepping stones, and we'll begin onto the next part of the path. The path. Let's see here. Okay, so you guys travel for a while through just basic Fey jungle along a small path that has trees and jungle and foliage and rocks and flowers and just the noises and the invisible creatures and laughter and pixies and things that you've kind of almost grown accustomed to hearing in the distance. As you know, the fairy folk are akin to playing and running around and jumping and bouncing and doing all the things. Let me see where we go. Here we go. Eventually, you come to a point in the path where it turns in more mountainous, and you notice the only way through it, or around the mountain is not over, but through some cave systems. At this point, though, Wisp has actually stopped. This is the most serious he's gotten as you've ever seen him. He says, "Ooh, I've been here once. It's very dangerous. We should be much careful. The unseelie goblins around here have been tainted by something strange." And he's kind of waiting for the rest of you guys to show up. So the air grows heavier as you enter this dark, narrow tunnels. He calls it the Goblin Warrens. There's jagged walls that are close, and they're kind of tight together. It's damp. There's an eerie fungus that glows. It clings to the stone. The flooring itself is uneven and treacherous, and there's faint rustling echoes ahead. Bioluminescent plants, they emit a faint green light, just enough to illuminate rusted scraps of metal and what appear to be old, crude traps, some that you'll see occasionally, some of which have been set off and are damaged, and maybe some that are still active that you don't even see. You can sense a physical, palpable, is that right? Palpable sense of malice in the air, and you can just kind of feel grungy. You hear cackles and gruff voices deeper in the tunnels echoing off the walls ahead. We've got... Oh. I like how those just transfer right the freak over. That's not fine, but I'll fix it.
Shall we sneak?
Oh, that's up to you guys. I wish the eraser was better.
Yeah, stealth to the max. I'm also going to put away my crossbow and pull up my shield and hammer again.
Okay. I don't know.
And I'm gonna be real stealthy.
Oh, do you have your bonus for your cloak?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, can I make this bigger?
About as stealthy as they get.
Heck yeah.
Is there a way to make the eraser bigger? Because it's totally not working well.
Try up on your wheel. Your mouse wheel.
It just
The same way you make something big. Make the same way you would make a token bigger, maybe.
no. It does nothing.
Can you just right click and erase, and delete all?
Yep, there it is.
You're welcome.
So nice. Let's go ahead and do one of these numbers. So, and delete this one too. All right, so this is the Goblin Warrens. As you see, there's still some trees, but it's like there's caves in the mist that she says you're gonna have to go. They say you're gonna have to go through and across to get across. The warrens themselves, you can see that the trees themselves are corrupted. There's kind of haunting, glowing green mists and things before you enter these caves that lead through the mountainous area ahead. Let's see here.
Corrupted, like just necrotic, like gross, or like the curse.
The curse.
Our first mark is here then, huh?
And there's still gonna be whatchamacallit to that you guys can a fauna and stuff like that you guys are able to see. Like, so like even though you're underground, there's still growth, so like I said, bioluminescent plants and things. It's just a little bit darker down here because of that. It's just a low light vision for you guys, which is, I think, pretty fine for most of you anyhow. But I'll open up more of this map. So there's a path straight ahead that leads into this kind of cave, and then there's a path that leads into another cave to the left. Tiberius says, I believe we could go either way. And we'll get across eventually. I don't quite remember which way is safer or faster, as it's not a place we go often. The Dwarven Thumb mountain is a strange mountain. In fact, if the stories are true, it wasn't here once upon a time. It's kind of showed up a few thousand years back, along with, what was it? Oh yes, thousands of dwarves. So
What do you say?
Which way should we go? And Wisp says, I like He's like about to just charge off a direction. But you mentioned something about being quiet, and he doesn't.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Tiberius. We truly appreciate your input on this. We're probably going to just go left, though.
All right, everybody roll a perception check for me.
Hey, my profession is trapper. Like I have extra bonuses to stuff like that.
Your perception is towards traps. So Eldrick doesn't need your help. He said, "Here's one here." He points out a wire.
Sure.
Which you also see, and so does Maladrin. There's a wire there and ahead a pit trap as well. So there is. I'll mark them on the left here. We have a wire here.
Can I just undo them?
There, yes. So it's a disable device trap.
Hold on. +1 true bonus. Okay, that doesn't do anything. I was just checking to see if there was anything else that I get for that. There is not. Which is unfortunate, because... Wait, there's a teamwork feat for this. I might just change my teamwork feat. Let me look at this really quick. Because there's something about... gosh, one of these is like... And it's not disarm. Oh, disable device is what you just said, yeah?
Yep.
One of these teamwork feats, since I can change my stuff as an action, lets me It lets me use, like, if I don't get it, it's... Sorry,
You're fine.
I'm trying to...
Doing stuff and things anyhow, so that's cool.
Oh, they're disarm, not... I think I was thinking of the Oh, no, wait. Ally can attempt a second disable device check as an immediate action. I don't have the trap finding class feature, so that doesn't matter. So, I'll just...
How good are you at this?
I'm +3.
For disabled device?
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing, you can tell me. Fine.
It's not that I don't know what I'm doing.
Look, no, let me take a look at it. It's not a problem. Yeah. I know a thing or two about traps. I'm not, I'm pretty good with my hands. I don't just limit myself to poisons and potions and healing. You know what I'm saying? I guess.
Hey, it's just a wire. All you gotta do is take your dagger to it and slice the wire. That's it. Just go ahead.
It's just a wire. I'm just gonna clip it.
Will a 12 do it?
No, could I have been helping him with that? Like, just slice it with your dagger? Like, was that not a help comment? Was that me helping?
Wait, wouldn't a 12 do it?
A 12 does not do it. In fact, it sets the trap off. Roll a
Wait.
reflex
But
save.
that's why I was asking if my help did anything.
Let's not get carried away here. Let's not get
Add
carried
anything
away.
to it.
I'm going to use one of my surges.
But also, doesn't he get a +2 for aid?
Yeah.
What about a 14?
Yes. With the aid and the +2 for your surge, you do manage to clip the wire successfully. However, in clipping the wire, a large gong sounds. Bong! It's like clip, and instantly, when you clip it, something else is released and swings and hits what sounds like a gong. Excited whoops and
Aren't
hollers.
you glad you used the surge for that?
Excited whoops and hollers emit from down the tunnel away.
Oh God!
A banging on a drum
I've heard
starts
stories
to
of
starts to make some
gonna
noise for you there.
juggalos.
Juggalos.
I'm going to use I'm going to use an inspired spell and bestow planner infusion on myself.
What's that do?
What it does is allows shit, when I clicked it went away. Sorry, hold on. What it does is gives me a +2 to initiative and a +2 to perception for the next 5 hours while I'm in the Feywild. If I leave the Feywild early, then it goes away, but it's just a basic infusion of the Fey plane into my essence.
So what's it do for you though?
It gives me a +2 to initiative and a +2 to perception for the next 5 hours.
Okay. That's cool. Awesome. So yeah, but you guys hear the hoops, the hollers, the drums. You managed to disarm one, but not another. Oh, then after that one though, there is another.
We didn't try to do the second one, did we?
That's saying. After that one, there is another shortly there ahead.
So the hollers are coming from the direction we're headed, or the direction we're going away from?
The direction you're heading.
Okay, well, I mean, there's a pit trap right there, so don't we just let them go through the pit trap?
So that pit trap is what you guys would have to disarm. Essentially, it's there's boards across it. There's a safe path through it. You just have to essentially make sure that they don't slip or slide, so you can get across.
I don't know how you disarm a pit.
I mean, it's not the perfect solution, that's for sure. You don't disarm the pit itself. You just disarm the ability of it to the boards that you would cross on it to like fall, like to slide or slip out of place. So like the path itself, you have to basically just be aware of.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's nothing coming. We're just hearing.
You hear them excitedly ahead, yeah. And you're welcome to, just continue forward for now, or you could also not, you could.
I mean, it feels like we just let them funnel into us.
Yeah, that's your.
Do you guys agree?
Yeah, I say we set up an ambush for them. They're being so loud and
I
obnoxious.
mean, they
but-
know we're here. I don't think we're gonna get an ambush out of it, but at least we can be ready. And if they're
Sure.
gonna file down here, at least that, like, I don't know. I don't want to like get to them where there's a clearing and they can just surround us.
So hear me out here. There is that large gong that made the noise. That's what it is, right? What if
Yeah.
we
I would
hide
like
on
to
the
not be in the
pathway,
lead. Thanks.
the lead?
I just don't want to be in
I mean,
front.
So
I'm in front.
here's the pit trap, basically.
Okay. What are you trying to get us to do to get across that pit trap?
Just a disable device essentially is the same. If you disable device, all you're doing is basically maybe tying the boards together. Currently, they're just loose boards that are weak. If you tie them together, they're
really
stronger.
hate that solution. I'm just
I mean, I got a disabled device. We can disable these.
Or you
devices.
could,
You
acrobatics
tried
across.
last time.
You could acrobatics across, or you could reflex to not fall. Any of those.
yeah. I
works.
like the acrobatics to get across. Personally, I know that's not a great solution for Eldrick, but we can see further now. Yeah.
Shimmerleaf kind of looks over at Eldrick and goes, ooh, ooh, and like,
I'm just gonna start tying this book.
you know what?
Can we?
Look at Trevor Leaf and say, never, ever again.
Maladrin basically braids like 4 of the kind of shoddy pieces of wood together into a probably relatively sturdy plank.
Can we see further?
Yeah.
I thought we were waiting on whatever was coming to come.
Right. Well, I'd like to be able to see as far as I can. I got a range of 100 feet. If I'm seeing something within 60 feet, I'm shooting.
Okay.
I assume that. I don't know what kind of vision we have here. If there's enough light that we can see everything, the second I see something in view, I'm shooting. But if I've got dark vision, I can only do it at 60 feet. So I'd like to just take. I'm gonna loose an arrow at that thing.
Hey,
The second I see.
glowing green-eyed, darkly covered in scales, strange-looking, not quite normal goblin pops out on scene, bow in hand, comes out through this side over here, and hops to here. Aylwin, you'll get a shot off, but then we can roll initiative.
Cool. I like that. Ooh. Shit. Hold on. My map is in the way. Well, I missed anyway. Okay.
You want to search?
No, I don't want to surge. They're trying to make me use my good stuff.
I didn't know. I mean,
Or stupid stuff.
And these goblins do appear to be a little different than the goblins you're used to. This one in particular has small wings on its back, and it seems as if it might be a little brawnier than the weaker goblins you guys fought in the sewer so long ago.
Oh, did we fight this?
You guys destroyed. Oh, pretty sure you guys just destroyed them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the one.
I don't think you can call that fighting.
No, that's more like a full-on coup de grace.
That was an assassination.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why I rolled that. I was trying to roll initiative.
Yeah, did you guys all roll initiatives?
I did.
And you'll notice, too, these goblins don't all look the same. This one comes out and kind of heads to the front of the pack. He has a short bow out as well. He's going to shoot it straight at Eldrick. Hitting. As they're known to do, right?
Mm.
Quick 3 damage from the short bow. I need you to roll a fortitude save. Alright, you're poisoned. Which, I don't know why poisoned isn't a thing on here. It's so weird.
Yeah, that is pretty weird.
The poison.
Because
It depends on the type of
with
poison.
Pathfinder, yeah. Because with Pathfinder, it depends on the type of poison.
Alright, well here.
Different poisons do different things.
Oops. That's not what I was trying to do. Hang on. This particular poison nauseates you. And then we have mutant goblin there. Other ones are still coming. Those 2 have shown up. Eldrick, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to mosey on up to this goblin fire starter and smack him with my hammer. Vital strike.
Okay. You guys are lucky that these caves don't have super high ceilings in them. They're kind of tight because otherwise they could fly up and just shoot you from above and you guys would be sitting there shooting arrows at them for the next hour.
24 is gonna hit. Ooh, pretty good damage. 23 damage. And yeah, that's okay.
Me? Alright. I'm going to mutter some words to myself. Cast gravity bow on my nice shiny new longbow. And then I'm going to let loose an arrow at the goblin fire starter.
That's that gravitas.
Ooh. 21.
You hit him.
Hey. 10 damage.
Okay, he's heavily damaged though. Sounds good.
Cool. And then, is there room for Osmir to get in there?
No. It's pretty. It's 5
Actually,
feet.
he has lesser compression.
So could he use that while in combat, or just to get through places?
Oh, abilities. What does lesser compression do? It's not going to show up. Hold on. I'm looking. Lesser compression lets him, because he's a small creature. No, the lesser compression isn't what does it. Lesser compression just lets him, like... Hold on. Lesser compression.
I'm glad that you sang it to us.
I sang it to myself while I
You look at it like, oh, that's
while I typed it in. Okay, gosh, this is not an easy site to. Okay, Dire Raccoon can move through an area as small as 1/2 its space without squeezing, or 1/4 its space when squeezing. So it can move through, is what it says.
But there's creatures right there, so
Yeah.
he could use his flintlock pistol.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Well, then there's nothing else that we two can do.
All right, from the other side, Wisp is over there, and a mutant goblin pops out. He is going to use his short bow to shoot at Wisp. But Wisp is missed, as is his way. But it is going to charge up after the shot, pulling out its claw, like dropping its bow and whipping out its 2 claws. Another one also is going to appear on the scene, doing the exact same tactic. Going to take a quick shot with its short bow at Wisp. Critically hitting with a not confirmation, so that's good at least. Quick points of damage here to Fawn. 6 points, giving him light damage, and then it's going to rush forward 2. Now it's got, in a kind of an opener space, Wisp has 2 on him. It. Bramble, not to stand by lightly, is going to come around over here and flank that one, which is 2. He has his, it's going to say dagger, but that's okay. This is his cudgel, which he does not miss. I don't know why did it roll 2. Why did it roll 2?
Did you double
One
click
attack
when
is
you were?
dagger, the other one's horns.
Oh, did it do both?
Yeah.
So
That's wild. Okay, the first one should have hit.
dagger hit, horns hit.
Well, the dagger hit with a 26.
Oh, I see it. Okay, yeah, just roll them both somehow at the same time. That's crazy. Okay, and it's a D6 for him. He does 4 quick damage. Tibbs is up. He's going to slide back here, and he's going to just throw his dagger at the one that's over here. These ones are over here attacking his buddy, and he misses. Wisp is going to just disengage. He's not much of a fighter. Then he will... He's actually going to cast Summon Nature's Ally as well. He's going to say...
Can you do that when he disengaged?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You can't. Okay, hold tight. Thank you for catching that. So he's just going to disengage. Osmir is then Maladin. So Osmir with you, so Maladin.
Okay, can I make it in to here? Is that
Where?
anywhere in there? Work?
Yeah, you can get right there. You can scooch past some of your...
Okay, I'm going to throw a bomb at a mutant goblin. That's appropriate here. You know, so I've been doing this wrong the whole time. A bomb is a ranged touch attack. Dang it. You know what? I'm gonna do another surge on that. I'm gonna add a... Does a 14 hit?
No,
Not really?
it does not.
Oh wait, no, not his armor class, his touch armor class.
Oh, it's touch? Yes, touch it does.
Okay. Let me mark this off. Okay. Now, you know what? This isn't very damage on it. Give me one sec here. There we go. Okay, this should be right. Canada. And then he is also on fire. So now theoretically, I might have figured this out. If that works, you're on fire for 1d6 fire damage.
Did you put it on me, or do I have to take it?
No, I put it on you.
Okay.
And then everybody else is going to take 3 damage, I think.
And I need to do that, or you got it?
I do not have 3, so if you can put 3 on the other one.
We have to code that. We're going to have to code that for him if he's not going to have it done, to where his bomb damage gets dispersed, so he can select.
Well, it's
Oh yeah, I
slashing
can do it. It's not hard. I just don't have it coded right now.
Just because it's hard, like especially with this, like these are all different. Like there's all spattered throughout here, and I have to like dig through it. It's going to take a lot of game time up. So ultimately, we need to figure that out. 14. They'll look different at least, but I don't know which ones I'm doing here.
Sure, I can do it. I got you right here.
Yeah, just apply 3 damage to each of the ones that would have splashed on. Thank you. And that way we can keep going. Let's see, Shimmerleaf. She's gonna go just down this way over here, and she finds a strange black glowing rock, like shimmering rock, and picks it up and starts to shine it on her arm. This is pretty cute. I like this a lot. And she says, "Oh, are we in trouble? What's going on?" Should have stayed at the lake. Goblin Firestarter is now within reaching range of you. He's going to use what's called a dog slicer to attack you. Eldrick. Again, not sure why it's selecting the whole thing. First one's a miss, so it is a miss. And then we have this mutant goblin back here. He's got a ways to shoot from, so he will just his ranged shot is going to go straight for Eldrick. Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take this here. Quick 7 damage to Eldrick. Got another mutant goblin here, stuck behind his buddy. He will short bow you as well. This one he's going to shoot at Maladrin. Does a 14 hit you, Maladrin?
What do you mean does 14 hit? No. No, 14 does not hit me.
Oh yeah, you're 18. 16, 18, 18. Elwyn, you have the worst armor class. Interesting. Alright.
Wow.
You block it definitely with your adamantine shield.
Because I'm not carrying a shield or a buckler.
Alright. Makes total sense. This one's going to shoot his bow over at Bramble and hit him. Quick d4. Just quick 6 damage, no big deal. This other mutant goblin way back there, he's going to go ahead. Let me do this. I'll just try to add it in so I can tell if it works. 4, we're going to go another one at Maladrin here. 21, that does hit. So, he's going to use his little bow on you, Maladrin. You take 8 damage. Eldrick, you're up, sir.
All right. I'm gonna go after this firestarter.
Okay.
Misses? You kidding me?
16 hits, I thought. Who are you aiming at?
The Goblin Firestarter.
Oh, I think he's the only one that has the higher armor
Alright,
class. His armor class
third,
is the best out of all of them. All of them are 16 but him.
Great. Does the 17 do it?
Mm-mm. Not with
Wow.
a 1.
What?
Not with a 1.
So 17 does not hit.
No.
Clarify. Okay. All right. Fantastic. That was a waste.
You're having a great day. You're just having a really good day. Like all the challenges have been directly in correlation with what you're not good at, except for this part, which you should have been killing at, and you're still rolling like.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
I'm
up,
doing
Megan.
great.
Elwin.
Okay. I just I just rolled my percentages for the Fey magic stuff. And my first one, the planner infusion, it actually lasts an extra 2 hours, so it lasts 7 instead of 5.
That's cool.
But I'll adjust that later, because I have to recode it. But that's what I was rolling. And the second one for gravity bow was, it affects the caster instead, but it's
You're the caster.
already affected me, so it didn't matter.
Oh my gosh.
Just so you know what I was casting.
I mean, that's a nat 1, buddy. I feel like you dropped your bomb. So that's going to be...
That wasn't my turn. I didn't mean to hit that.
It's not his turn. Yeah, it's my
okay,
turn.
okay. I thought it was... I don't know.
Yeah,
If
I just set up the things on this, right?
Gotcha. You're trying to fix stuff.
Okay, sorry.
Eric
I'm
got me
here.
excited.
He was real excited about that.
I was like, so you tell me you dropped the bomb on yourself and everybody takes splash damage?
He dropped a bomb on me.
Lo siento.
Baby. Okay, Goblin Firestarter is gonna take another arrow, hopefully.
Yeah, he's a tough one.
Oh, 16 doesn't hit him, so he's not gonna take another arrow.
He bats it away with his dog slicer.
Sure. And also, it doesn't look like anybody is... Oh, Osmir's on a different initiative anyway, so...
Is that what's happening now? He's on a different one for real, or does it go at the same time as you?
He doesn't have to be, I just, like, I don't know, he's not with...
Okay. Let's see.
I mean, I'm just gonna move him to the other side of me, is what I was planning on doing.
Could have used your bow. Let's see, so the mutant goblin is going to attack Tiberius with his claws, which he seems pretty adept at using. It's going to hit 27. Quick D3 and some extra for the fade damage. Also, I forgot to mention, Eldrick and Maladrin, you guys are both at -1 to attacks. The corrupting aura like radiating off of these goblins messes with your feng shui, and it makes it harder for you to focus on your attacks. So we'll just move that forward. Don't have to,
Yep.
yeah, because it feels almost gross and unnatural and sticky when once you get up close to them. They're much more clear battle when you're farther away. What am I on here? He just went. He is up. He's right there with Brash. Claws for Brash. Missing Brash. Bramble is up, or Brash. He is going to use his weapon and fight this one here. Hits him for 2 damage. He's doing great. And Tibbs, same kind of thing. He will actually use this on him. I guess he gets 2 attacks and just rolls them at the same time. The horns hit him, so he horn attacks this guy. He's horns him real good for 6 damage. And the wisp. Now he can summon Nature's Ally, so we'll just go ahead and what can we fit in here? You guys want to fit inside this cave?
Is it just the first level?
No, he's got up to nation level 3.
Oh. Put an elemental in there. Wait, Nature's Ally isn't gonna do... Yeah, it is. Right?
Yeah, here we go. I got it. No prob.
Alright, hold on. My fire damage on this guy is not doing the fire damage. on old mutant here. But at the very least, he should have 3 more wounds from this turn from where he is on fire.
Apparently, the dire. I don't have a picture for dire wolf in here, but it's going to show up right there.
Oh, Wolverine.
There you go.
I did wolf. It's fine.
He
Well,
took
it's a second level.
I mean, he's just going to cast it. It's fine. He's not super worried about that because he's saving them for others. He's got whatever he needs. He has all 3.
Okay, okay.
Osmir went. Maldrin, you're trying to figure your fire out.
No, I don't know. I put 3 more damage on that guy for the fire damage. I don't know. He's still on fire.
Okay.
I'm going to. Alright, I'm going to throw one at this other mutant goblin here. I'm going to throw another bomb, I guess. I throw another bomb.
Don't
Seems like
you-
a bomb.
Wouldn't you? Would he still take the -1 if he took a 5-foot step back?
It's a 10-foot aura.
Sure.
I'll add that -1. Okay, I am going to. Yeah, I guess I'm going to throw a bomb at this one in the back.
Are you going to step back here and do it so you're not taking a -1?
How far away is that?
15 feet from the front one?
How far am I from the back one? I only have a 20-foot range on this. I'll just take the -1.
Okay.
I can't get far enough away.
The second to last one is 20 foot away.
He's hit anyway.
You're talking about this one, right? The this one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I hit. I got him, even with the -1. No fear.
But just to be clear, you just hit his touch armor class with that -1.
It doesn't matter. We're so good. Touched it. Touched him with fire. He explodes in a ball of fire and is also on fire. Oh, I've lost where I put that. I'll find it and put it on.
Okay, and then you got some fire upon the other ones. Shimmerleaf tries to shoot one and misses. She finally realizes you guys are in trouble. Goblin fire starters at the front there with you. He'll use his masterwork dog slicer on you.
Oh, all of these guys are going to get 3 damage also.
Eldrick, he has a critical fumble and manages to slip up trying to swing his dog slicer. He goes a little bit wide and up, opening up his underbelly to an attack of opportunity.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Oh
yeah.
We'll probably hit him. That hit him. Oh, minimum damage, but still killed him.
Manages to take the fire one out. Okay, that's a step, at least in a direction. These guys are not weak. I mean, they're not weak. Like, he had the best armor class. These guys have extra levels of hit points. And better than normal goblins, too. This one scooches on up with his claws and manages to swing on you and hit. Not quite as strong as the other one, but he does do a quick 6 damage to you. And we've got another goblin here. He'll just use his short bow, and he's going to shoot at you. You have a 18 to hit, so he misses.
He's also going to take 3 fire damage because he is still engulfed.
Are you... Okay, so yeah, just on my turn when it's them taking it, you can let me know. I can fix it. That's good.
I got it. I got it coded. I can just drop it on you. It won't do it automatically, but I'll drop it on you. Second.
Okay. Goblin back here is going to composite bow with the dire wolf, which hits. Goblin right there is going to short bow up to Eldrick, missing, and then Eldrick.
All right, I'm gonna drop my my shield and hammer and pull out my greatsword.
Okay.
Is that a movement?
Rules lawyer.
Yeah.
So I can't. Do I lose some movement or all of it?
It's a move action. So
To
you
put
lose
one
all
away
of
and
it.
to pull another one out is his swift and move action.
I believe
No,
so.
I'm dropping the hammer and shield and pulling up the.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. I'll use a Vital Strike on this goblin from the mutant goblin. This mutant goblin. $18 hit. Oh, that's pretty good. 24 damage.
Yeah, that's really pretty good. He's in critical condition. Nice work cracking him with your sword. You're like, yeah, I like the sword. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it was my weapon of choice.
All right, and then that's it. So Dire Wolf, he is going to bite attack this one here that Brash is fighting. He's going to hit D8, and he pulls it to the ground at the same time. So he's now got it underneath his growling, snarling visage. And Ailman.
Yeah. Guess what?
Chicken butt.
I'm gonna shoot my bow
Who'da thunk?
at whatever this goblin is in front, but for whatever reason, it's not. The tooltip isn't popping up on him.
It should be in the top right corner of your map, though, in the big picture.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Let's see if I can get the tooltip to work, because I don't like that either.
I mean, I see something pop, but it's not like the full tooltip. So I like seeing the name. I want to make sure that I'm saying the
too.
right thing. And also the picture that pops up in the corner is on my other screen. So, okay. This guy is not gonna get hit. So it doesn't matter. I'm rolling all these sevens. I'm unhappy.
The tooltip sends it up to the corner, but because that's why I have
That's
it on.
interesting.
Title just has it on them, but it's like, I guess I can do
Yeah,
that.
and that's not great. It muddies up the screen. Oh wait, that's it.
Okay, there we go.
I mean, it's super hard to read, but
Yeah, it's not super helpful, really. And if they have a long
No.
name,
right, then it doesn't do anything. That's whatever. That's my turn. Nothing helpful is happening.
okay, got a mutant goblin back there fighting the satyrs in the background. Got a little claw for Tibbs. 27 to hit, I think we'll do it. 8 damage to Tibbs. He reduced some down to 3. The mutant over here, goblin, is going to be fighting with Brash. Misses though, because Brash and Bramble, whatever his name is, right? Let's see, we'll do. Just going to horn attack this one. Critically not confirmed. Quick 3 damage to it. And Tibbs, same kind of deal. He's going to just use his horns. Why wouldn't he? Not sure why it does this. Misses with his horns. Tries with the dagger. Misses with that as well. Wisp. She will short bow this one right here. She misses as well. Osmir and Maladrin.
Osmir's not doing anything.
Okay, Maladrin.
I think I am going to drink one of these potions. I'm going to drink this medium potion that Petra gave me
Okay.
for 12 healing.
Plus your con.
Yeah, plus your con mod.
Okay. I'm healing. And I'm going to be like, yeah, celebrate. Brace yourself. We're doing great. Get him. Let you Satyr. Dan, you're a Satyr now.
I'm gonna say her now.
You can Satyr later.
Shimmery Timber. She's back up again. She just missed a second ago. She's gonna just miss again real quick. Let's see how that goes for her. Just taking care of some. Oh, actually, she hits this time. 4 quick damage, and the Mutant Goblin is right on Eldrick. He's got a pretty healthy claw attack. He'll just use it. And all of these goblins just look strange, you know. Oh, and 17 with your shield off is going to hit. Just. Oh, but he does do 8 damage to your critical condition. Got a Mutant Goblin back here. He's going to short bow at Maladrin. Need a 18 after everything's said and done. I did not get it. This one's back here is going to shoot at the Direwolf. Critical hit. Confirmed.
Confirmed. Ooh, that's hit 3 times.
And another Mutant Goblin here. He's got a short bow. He's going to shoot over here towards Eldrick. Need a 17, that's going to be plenty because -4 is 22 still.
Hey, love to see it.
Love to see it. 8 damage. One of them's dying because of your fire. Okay, that's good.
He burned to death.
And Eldrick. You're hurting, bro.
Use that amulet.
You're at 3. You're at 2 hit points.
Yeah, I'll use the amulet first. That'll bring me back up to half, so 23. 22 in.
Okay. Use the amulet as a swift action, so you can still have move and attack.
Alright, and I'm going to use Vital Strike on this guy.
That amulet is still better, even though we nerfed it some. It's still really good. Because essentially it's...
Oh, you nerfed it, and I hate to be too good.
Oh, did you do everything that I was saying? Did you still leave the...
I just made it like the half up for each party member once a day.
Oh, it's like beds?
Mm-hmm.
I love that. For all of us.
Because you guys don't have a healer, so it's helpful for the whole party.
Yeah.
And Tim knows how to heal. He did all for 2 years, so...
Yeah.
It's a swift action, so it doesn't like really impede upon you too much.
No.
Let's see. You automatically miss though with your sword. I'm just gonna go ahead and just take a quick attack of opportunity on you for that.
That's fair.
I don't know why it rolls twice, but whatever. Oh, because he's got 2 claws. One of them hits you. Okay, take 8 damage. You're heavy. Dire Wolf. He's already got this guy, so he's got a bonus to hit, so that's going to be enough. He's just chewing on this bug-looking goblin. Aelwyn.
Yeah. We're both gonna move. And I'm gonna shoot an arrow. And...
Oh, okay. Roll against, I don't know. Actually, Eldrick and Maldrin roll off 20-siders. Lowest gets hit, potentially. Maldrin, okay. Roll against Maldrin's 18 armor class. Alright, that's 2.
Good news, because I can't hit anything.
Yeah, you missed entirely, so that works out great.
Yeah. 4.
You moving forward anymore, or staying right there, 25 feet away?
Oh, cool.
Okay. Alright, the mutated goblin is going to cuss at you. You're pretty sure. Any of you speak Goblin?
No.
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
He says, "You smelly pig-skinned fucks!" And he opens his mouth extra, like 3 times as big as you would think he'd be able to, and a greenish, black-coated, colored beam of energy shoots out of his mouth and goes in a 20-foot line for you and Maladrin to dodge. It's a DC reflex save.
Trying to get me to move into range of that line. That was real rude.
I just didn't know if you were moving. I just didn't know if you were moving.
That's not real. You wanted me in range. You're so rude. Holy shit. Bro, that's so rude.
Oh, cool. He gets it back next round. That's cool. So it's 3 of these. Let me see. You guys are going to have to put this on for me. And it's half for Maladrin. So Maladrin, you take 4, and you take 9. Tim. And that's acid
Great.
damage. I didn't apply it though. You guys have to apply it.
Yeah, I got it.
Just looking at
No,
Maladrin
I'm
sitting
good.
at 6 still. You gonna do yours, Eric?
For what?
You just took 4 damage.
I did. I put it on.
Oh, you only had 2 damage before?
Yeah, I healed.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So he went, and I've got another one here. It's over there fighting for his life against the direwolf. He's gonna try his claws against the direwolf. One's an automatic miss. 1 does hit. I'll let him get 1 in there. But I'm also gonna let the direwolf attack him again for that. Also messes up heavily for that attack. We have a quick dagger from Brash, which will hit. And we're down to Brash again on his turn. He's going to continue to just stab at this thing and horn at it. Both things miss because the direwolf's there. Tibbs is going to both horn and slash at with his dagger, both missing. Wisp is going to use her short bow on the one that Tibbs is fighting. Now that she realizes you guys are in trouble, she's trying. Hey, 1 point is 1 point. Osmir and Maladrin. Osmir's chilling. Maladrin. Does Osmir want to move up within 20 feet?
I'm gonna move up behind Eldrick.
Okay.
And I'm going to use one of my healing potions. My healing potions. My elixir of alchemical doings. And I'm going to heal him for a bit of healing.
Hey, max heals, 10 points.
Love that.
Hey, we double it if it's max heals, right? That's the
No.
rule.
That's only in the dorm rooms.
Okay, so I'm gonna heal him. I'm gonna be like, I've got your back. Let's finish this.
So helpful. I'm not running now. What a turnaround. Maybe things have changed for you. You grew a spine since you came to the Feywild. Realize there's a great big whole world out there you haven't discovered yet, with new alchemical
Doubtful.
secrets available.
Doubtful.
Indeed. All right, so you heal him, and that's your action. So then Shimmerleaf, she back up.
Eldrick responds, I knew you could be useful.
Is that actually, like, do you actually just make elixirs to heal, or do you cast? Is that flavor, or was that, like, which is it?
It's elixir.
Yeah, it's an elixir, but it's a subtle elixir. I mean, we blur the line here.
Oh, Tibbs, I appear to have shot you in the hoof. I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't hurt you. Shimmerleaf says. The goblin is taking fire damage now automatically, it looks like. That's nice. It's actually worked. You get it set up. Or do you just roll as fast as I do?
No, he set it up.
Actually worked that time for some reason. Weird. It hasn't been working before. That's
Well, it
strange.
just took 2 damage. It's right there on Tim. It gets its breath weapon back again, so both of you roll DC reflex saves. And I have to roll, see how long it takes before it can use it again. Okay, now you guys are in healthy chance. 22 for Eldrick. It's going to be half. Half a 7, so you take 3, Eldrick. And you'll also take 3, Mal. And we got another one here. He's going to short bow at the dire wolf. Missing, and we got another one here. He's going to short bow at Eldrick. Critically hit. Critically confirmed with another 20. Eldrick
He's going
takes
down.
25 damage
That's
and is dying.
No, he's at 0.
Yeah.
Wait, what did he hit him with?
An arrow.
I don't think I have anything for that.
Or double crit. But you're next to him, though. Does your guardian thing react for something?
Oh, I can't do it with an arrow. Come over here and hit him. Like, actually hit him. That would help.
Hit him like a
Oh,
man.
you need melee to do stuff? Good to know. Oh, just kidding. just kidding. Okay, so Eldrick, you go down. Dire Wolf still munching on this one over here. Hits him still. Look at him, he's like, I go down every freaking game.
Every time we go into combat.
You guys are getting stronger. Elwyn, you're up.
Yeah,
You can send your raccoon in there with a potion.
I could. He'd never get there.
Now, well, you can use your bow.
Motherfucker. I have done 0. Like, I've literally hit. I think I've hit one time.
You've not done much here, kitty. Okay, I got a mutant goblin here fighting with the satires, the cedars,
Satyr.
satires. They're because they're funny. Does a little bit of damage to him. I got this one over here is trying for dear life to fight off this wolf that is on top of him. Both times hitting this time. Okay. Bramble is going to double up and hit this one here. Hey, hold on. Well, he's dead anyway, so they're not fighting him anymore. I'll come up here and do that. I liked it when they had better view of like them getting hurt or whatever.
It just rolled the same thing twice.
That's funny. Okay, well that's crazy.
Exactly.
Something's broken in Denmark. All right. He misses. Then Wisp is up. Wisp will chuck a dagger at this one. And he hits him. 3 points of damage. Osmir and Maladrin.
I'm going to kneel down. I'm going to shout over my shoulder, Elwyn, cover me. And I'm going to kneel down and minister to him
All three of you have those 3 gourds from Petra.
I'm going to use my Cure Light Wounds Alchemist ability. I'm gonna shoot it into my mouth, and then I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna shoot it into his mouth. I'm gonna use my mouth's energy to shoot it down into his throat. I'm I'm gonna like blow it into his mouth.
No.
Live, damn you, live.
Clip it. So I see it. He downs this potion, swishes it around, and then just blow holes it into your mouth, and you guggle it down and get 4 hit points. You're back on your feet, or at least back up.
Ew. just ew is all.
I'm actually here for. I'm actually here for it. They're becoming closer. Shimmer
I
Leaf.
might just stay here with the satyrs and let you guys do your thing.
What happens in the Feywild stays in the Feywild.
Oh.
Shimmerleaf comes over to help you guys. 19 to hit on him. Does a quick
That's good, because I'm not doing shit.
3 damage. Mutant Goblin takes 2 damage. He's in critical condition. He, round 1, he's got 3 more rounds before he can do that again. But he can do 2 claws on down to Eldrick. Both hit. He's not letting you get up. There's 1. Alright, so then, yeah, so you're down.
Wait, hold on. He's hitting him.
Yeah, he's got 2 claw attacks. The first one hit and put him down below. Again, the second one he's coming in to end his life with, like coup de grace style.
Okay, hold on.
Because that's melee.
It's melee.
Hold on. I can't do a lot, though. I'm still a little baby. Okay, we'll try. I'm going to do the one there that hit. That was an 18. Okay? I'm going to use my Guardian ability. I will use one of my things, wherever I have those at. One of my mythic powers here. To use my sudden block. So I will add my tier to his AC, so he just gets a +1 in his AC. And he has to make 2 attacks and take the lower of the result.
He has to make 2 more attacks.
Well, he has to make 1 more attack against the 1.
He has to re-attack with disadvantage.
Critical fail. You can take an attack of opportunity on him. Tim still goes down, but he does not take damage while down.
Okay.
Or Eldrick. I'm sorry, Eldrick goes down. Tim, you're standing strong. Eldrick, however.
Okay. Then, I guess I will try to take a melee attack. Can I swing at this guy?
So, I mean, I'm saying you had to, like, kind of get up in the grits in order to get him to block with that. So, yeah, you're right here, right inside there.
Okay.
Kind of, you're standing over Eldrick's body, like straddling him after spitting in his mouth. Now you're gonna, you block the 1 attack and you get an attack of opportunity because of his nat 1.
Okay.
He's gonna come to just staring right up your robe. It's gonna be great.
I swipe at nothing but the air.
Oh, the stream made his robe essentially sheer anyway. By the time it shaved a lot of it away.
He noted he is also still on fire.
That's good to know.
So he takes 3 and 2 for 5 more damage.
Well, he's getting close. He is going to double claw attack you now that you're in front of him.
Wait, didn't he already attack already?
Oh, that's right. I have to go to the next guy. There we go.
Well, you calm the heck down there, bud.
I was just trying to kill you.
Can't be much on the fighting.
Just trying to kill you. Dire Wolf's getting shot arrows at. Why isn't it working, though? Because I'm in this mode. Okay, see if this changes things for me.
Okay.
Hits the Dire Wolf. 9. Dire Wolf goes down. Big blood splotch dissipates. This goblin here, he's got a short bow here for Maladrin. He's staying in the back over here. 25 to hit is going to be enough. Maladrin's going to take 9 damage, and he's heavy now. Eldrick is laying there, looking good. 61. Dang. Oh, so that's...
No, he's stable, so I don't know what that does to.
It's because, like, yeah, I don't think it was real. Okay, I got it. He hasn't taken any damage since he hit the ground. And he stays stable because he's mythic, so Ilwyn, you're up.
You just took all of his wounds away. You fully healed him.
You're welcome.
Love that for.
I'll take it! Divine intervention!
Let's fucking go!
Oh, you finally hit? Finally, what was that? Is that 10 attacks to make one?
Now.
I mean, this is a challenging encounter already, but you have so many fawns with you.
Down!
Oh, and you Merkenstein one too. Okay, clip that.
You mean the fawns that do like 0 damage? Even if they hit, which they don't do very often?
I mean, they've killed 2 of them out of 8.
The bombs have been alright.
The direwolf killed 2 of them, I think.
But the direwolf came from the fawns.
I understand, but so with is somewhat good because they spawn the direworm, but the rest of them are basically useless.
Elwyn went. I got a goblin here. He's surrounded on all sides by 3 fawns just over here living his best life. Batshit crazy. He's going to attack Bramble. I got a nat 1 and a hit. I'm just going to have him cancel out. No attacks of opportunity. Bramble is going to hit him. Dagger horn combo. Or cudgel horn combo, I should say. Pair of 17s both hit. So it means he's going to do this damage. And he's going to do this damage. So much for not hitting. He just did more damage than you did in the last 3 rounds. Tibbs is...
I haven't even been able to attack the last 2.
That was not my point. Like, yes, you're right. You've done well, to be honest. Let's see, misses with 1 and hits with the horns. Quick D6. And wisp. He'll just short bow in. Missing. Let's see if he hits his buddy. Nope. Osmir and Maladrin.
Osmir, can I have Osmir give him a berry?
Indeed. You're at 1 hit point. Animal handling? Yep. Perfectly timed. So you're at one hit point, Tim. Back in action, baby. Back in action. Clip that. All right, Maladrin.
Yeah, I'll see to his wounds once again, and I will give him another healing extract. Since he's awake this time, I won't go in for the intimate mouth-to-mouth. I'll just kind of give it to him the old-fashioned way.
Cradle his head and here you go, buddy, and do a little tea sippy sip or whatever. 10 hit points back. In going to cradle his head and slowly sip him the healing potion, you catch a glimpse of the oak leaf, the glimmering oak leaf, and also gain half of your total hit points back. Because it's a swift action, so if you're using your action to heal him, you can also do it, and I'll just make it happen since you guys didn't know how it worked.
Oh, but it's only once per long rest, right? So.
But each.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, we can look at the amulet once per long rest and also get half our hit points back.
So I can just kind of flash you guys and you get half your health points back?
Yep.
Hell yeah, brother.
And it counts as their swift action. It's just like a talk. Hey guys, look at me! You're like the impromptu, not so much healer on accident.
So I also healed some there?
Yeah, so you were down a bunch, right?
Yeah, I got you.
You already did it? Okay.
No, so you get 18 back. Like, you get half your hit points, not like half your, so you could fully
Half
heal,
your
right? Because you were at 18.
How much were you down?
So you could get 17 hit points back.
Oh, yeah, I was down 18. No, that's wrong. There we go.
Okay. Shimmerleaf. She came to help you guys. She's going to dance forward, run up here, and she's going to say, "You're so interesting looking, and you'd be cute if you weren't so ugly." and she's got a dagger in her hand. She's got her slaps her. She dropped her bow and ran up with her dagger and tries to headbutt it. Manages to headbutt it with her horns, but does not come through with the dagger in the chest as well. Does a quick 5 damage to the mutant, and then I got one here. He's gonna skitter on down here to fight Brash as well. Pair of claws coming out. If I can get my thing to do what it's supposed to. There we go. 1, 2, and hit. And miss. Okay. Boop. And a bigger screen. 7 points of damage, partially resisted. I got a goblin here. He's actually going to double claw attack on our buddy Shimmerleaf here. One is going to definitely hit, but the second does not. 8 points of damage. She's at light damage. Eldrick, you're at least alive.
Yes, I feel very alive. So I'm gonna run at this mutant goblin, and we're gonna do a vital attack, whatever. Vital strike. Deal. All right, great sword. 19 will hit.
Yeah.
There we go, 24.
All right.
That's pretty good.
Heavy damage, and then Elwin.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and use another mythic power to do a quick attack.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So we're gonna hit him again with it.
Whew, I almost didn't make
hit.
it. It was sitting on 7 and it just tipped. All right, critical damage.
11 more damage.
Nice, critically
almost
damaged. Elwin?
Yeah. Let's see if I can't finish this off.
Finish him.
Yeah,
That's gonna
buddy.
be a hit.
Let's do this.
I mean, it's not gonna take much.
I mean, he's going to take a minimum of 5.
So he's
So
toast. Yeah! The goblin goes down.
10. Let's fucking go.
All
What
right,
can I say except you're welcome?
The fawns finish off the ones outside there. As you guys are finishing off yours, they finish off theirs. We will pick back up here in a week with more mythic adventures in the Feywild or Wild. In the Goblin Warrens, you guys have basically you got 2 potential outlets to go through. The goblins that filtered through those 2 different paths came from 2 different directions inside the Warren pits. And we'll pick up from there on our journey to the Dwarven Thumb Mountain and potentially the corruption of the Elder Tree. Good job, guys. Nice work. Everybody had a good. I hope you guys had a good time. I appreciate everybody who came by the stream and liked and shared and sent gifts and things. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you follow and share and subscribe if you can. Your Amazon Prime sub is free every month once. If you have parents, they have Amazon. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. You just have to do it.
So I'm assuming the river was a mythic encounter.
That being
It
said,
was for Eldrick.
It was for Eldrick. Yeah, Eldrick's the only one that got an extra mythic level. No, I'm just kidding. He can't have it yet. But yeah, no, we're no level this week, you guys. But potentially next week, if you guys get through the Warrens and the next riddle/puzzle I have planned next week after the Warrens, it might be to a boss fight or something after that, depending. Who knows? I guess we'll see. Come back next week to see Adventure Path. What is it? Episode 8? No, episode.
This is episode
9.
7. Next week will be episode 8.
Right. So yeah, so make sure you come back next week for episode 8, 69, where we will be continuing our adventures in the Feywild and having a good time. It'll be 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A little bit more Mythic Pathfinder. Eldrick will probably be up and down in battle at least 5 or 10 times every time until we get to like 6th or 7th level, in which case it'll be untouchable. I like it. I love it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate everybody. Have a great evening, and I'll see you next week.